back in, was it 2000? No, 2002, excuse me. Howard Sills went on record with the Augusta Chronicle newspaper saying that they had first...
These folks on here on this call saying it's an emergency going on with Dr. Melikazi York. It's an emergency going on with his situation. But what they want to come on the call and talk about, they want to come on the call and talk about an AI video where Yanoon pushing this nigga Sakin through the wall. If it's an emergency going on with Dr. Melikazi York, nigga, why is we in here talking about AI videos? And niggas bucking their chest up, talking about bad behavior in the trial. I'm finna show y'all niggas some bad behavior in the trial. You must forgot who the fuck my family is. I'm gonna show y'all niggas some bad behavior in the trial. We finna put everything out. We finna expose every motherfucking thing. I'm getting on here thinking they finna tell me something going on with the master. It's an emergency, nigga. I need to come on to see what's going on. Any niggas in here talking about me and an AI video and what they need to do about it. Can we take that video down because it's a violation of our canon? The fuck is you talking about? All this shit we been seeing going on that's been a violation of every canon he done ever wrote up. And y'all niggas want to call it an emergency meeting about an AI video. I hope he burn every village to the ground. I hope he burn every motherfucking temple to the ground. I hope the forces of nature rip the foundation under every motherfucking money-making merchandise spot that they know of. I hope they destroy everything you motherfuckers think y'all built on top of his imprisonment. You want a war? You got it. Nah, leave the Christians alone. Leave the Muslims alone. Leave the Hebrew Israelites alone. Leave everybody else alone. The conscious community, spiritual people, I don't give a damn. If Rashad Jamal say he wanted the 23 sciences, bet. All the love, all the light toward everybody except you motherfuckers. It's on. It's on. Then I tell you I know how to shake some shit up. I'm about to show you motherfuckers something. I'm about to show y'all something. Hey, Chanel, nigga, you got on the phone with me. Did you pump your chest up like that on the phone, nigga? All y'all people who doing all this extra shit on their phone call is supposed to be about an emergency dealing with the master. The emergency is AI videos, nigga. The emergency is people feeling and got hurt. The emergency is how we would have done it back in London is we would have made them, have to put their hand up, everybody respond. But because nobody's responding, and there's only one person saying something, and then it's a problem. No, nigga, you got it backwards. It's only one person calling y'all out complete and utterly. Everybody. And none of y'all niggas want to respond. Y'all doing the same shit these people do, but you think you finna just sit here and utter it and try to make me enemy number one? Here's what we finna do. I am enemy number one then. Handle me then. I am enemy number one of the Sabaeans worldwide. Handle me then. I am enemy number one of Nuwaubians worldwide. Handle me then. Do something about it. I'm gonna show you something. Okay. I can't speak to what he done spoke to, huh? He done already put y'all on notice a million times, huh? He done already said, here come me, bitch niggas talking about I don't read the book. Nigga, every book that you reference from the decision to the salvation of bridge to salvation, nigga. All the books you reference, not only have I read in those books, he was talking about the conspiracy. Idiot. That's why when you said they was trying to kill him, your phone glitched out. You got something to do with this shit, nigga. I read this. I come from that unseen degree, nigga. You got something directly to do with this shit, which is why you got so much to say now, but you've been quiet for damn near 2 years. Every time they do an international call, nigga, we barely hear you speak. But you got so much to say now because Wu Sabat being called out. Somebody don't read the doctrine. All right, somebody go get Sanel. Tell them come on. Tell them come on. You ain't paying no motherfucking attention, nigga. I told everybody to read it. And we did read it. And you want to know what we found? It's y'all he talking about. He talking about y'all. He ain't talking about no government. He talking about y'all motherfuckers. Y'all same ones on that phone call. Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I don't care who do it. Anybody can do it. Any of the overseers. Flood them out. Flood them out. They done got too gritty at the top. It's always an English accent having motherfucker forgetting that it's some same English accent motherfuckers that did this shit. It's you motherfuckers trying to take over Egypt all over again with new faces looking like birds. Straight bird face having ass niggas trying to tell us bad behavior. Bad behavior? I'm going to tell you what bad behavior is, nigga. You said it was a motherfucking emergency. Only reason why I got on that call because you said it's a motherfucking emergency. We get on there and y'all niggas talking about AI videos and how it hurt people's feelings. And y'all sisters ain't paying no attention. These is bitch niggas. These is hoe niggas. Ain't none of y'all niggas sit on that cross with him. Y'all niggas some straight hoes that care about money. Don't talk to me about no love and unity, nigga. That shit over with. It's been 25 motherfucking years, nigga. Nah, I love war and I unify with destroying illusion. That's my motherfucking motto, nigga. I'm gonna remind you of who you dealing with. You saw what I did. You saw what I did. And y'all motherfuckers sat there and did all that silent celebratory shit when you saw me going at everybody else. Nigga, I'm at y'all top. Nigga, that shit fake. Prove me wrong. All that shit y'all niggas talking about fake. I grew up in this shit, nigga. You can't fool me. All this shit y'all niggas talking about fake. Prove me wrong. Simple. If it's one of them Caucasoids doing it, y'all love to bring them on and sit there and run them niggas around in circles, do it to one of yours. You can't run me around in circles. They tell me why you don't make videos beating up the white devils and that, or even some black devils. Ken is a black devil. And I ain't beat him up. Yeah, Noon pushed him through a wall. The canon said you can't physically abuse no motherfucking body, nigga. It don't say nothing about telekinesis, bitch. It don't say shit about Yanun using telekinesis to push a wannabe teacher through the motherfucking wall, nigga. I ain't break the canon. I broke your motherfucking ego, nigga. Y'all ain't finna be able to run from this shit. It's war. Fuck is you talking about? Everybody supposed to tell one man to hold their hand up. Nah, one man done told all y'all, put your motherfucking hand down, nigga. You ain't with us. Yeah, you talking about? And if y'all niggas got this shit locked down so motherfucking tight, why you gotta have a conference call to try to get everybody to team up against me? But come on. Come on. Nigga, you don't know who you talking to. When I be in them rooms, I be telling them niggas to stand down. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I can handle them. I don't need a bunch of motherfuckers, nigga. 1 versus 1,000,000. Let's play. Y'all defrauded the doctrine. You defrauded him, and you plan on leaving him in there. That's your plan. That's your plan. But you in trouble. Because you forgot one. You forgot one. All that y'all talking. So now if you got my number, little nigga. Little Brooklyn face ass nigga, you got my number, nigga. Fuck is you on there flexing your chest for them females for, nigga. You got my number. You could have called me if you thought some shit was out of order. Bitch, you ain't got no motherfucking order. Get them Masons they shit back, nigga. And get off your motherfucking knees. That ain't our shit. Get them Masons they shit back, nigga. He gave you a motherfucking order. And you niggas ain't want to use it. Y'all talk about the Masonic shit in the lodge more than you talk about A-Mom and AEO. Talk to me about some motherfucking order. Man, they should have been burnt y'all villages down. But watch what happened. That shit over with. That shit over with. Don't buy another motherfucking book, tea, incense, candle, nothing from these folks. They got to show you where the money going just like everybody else. Don't buy shit from through a motherfucking wall. Hey man, say man, listen to that bullshit.
There's hundreds of witnesses that's gonna testify. Yeah, but when you look at the actual bills of particular, you only see that there was only 13 named in the 208 count. That 208 count.
All right, real quick, from what you just heard, are they talking about his well-being? Are they talking about it's an emergency and Bob need help? Are they talking about any of that? The nigga sent me a message Then sent me a message talking about he need my help. I said, what's the situation? Them folks say his privileges got taken away. Nigga, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? I promise you, if you ask for a dime on this call, the type of war I'm finna bring is finna be so relentless. You ain't gonna call me no black devil. You ain't gonna call me no shadow being. You gonna sit in the corner and you gonna stroke your chin and you gonna wonder to yourself, am I hey loud, nigga? I got something for you. If you ask for a dime on this call, the type of war I'm finna bring, y'all finna swear, nah, that ain't a black devil. You gonna think I'm the devil, nigga. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. Talking about this an emergency. Nigga, then let's hear about him. Look at this, listen.
We lost you a bit there. We lost you. Go back a little bit.
Okay, I don't know where I ended.
Yeah, because you're running your motherfucking mouth, nigga.
Thank you. Keep going.
Yes. Okay, so the point is this, right? Is that there's a lot of illusions, right, dealing with the case. Even dealing with the case on when you go to trial. That's why they sealed it. They sealed it because the amount of people and what people were saying, right, and what the guilty plea said, because they have what they call...
So look, listen to this. This is the same exact rhetoric from 2002. And I swear, if you come in new, you gonna be thinking, oh, these niggas finna cook. He's saying some shit that matter. Yo, they were saying this shit on Blog Talk Radio. Yo, they were saying this shit on MySpace. They were saying it on Facebook. They were saying it on YouTube. They were saying the same thing since I was 3 years old. And now they done called a call talking about it's an emergency. What emergency are we hearing about? Or they trying to kill him. They finna ask for some motherfucking money. They finna talk about some money, because when I first got on here, that's what they were talking about. Some money. Some 70,000 and where do we need to, where's the liaison we could deal with? It finna be about some money. They finna use this. They finna use this. Whatever it is, anything that happened, they use it for some money. That's all it be, a turnaround about some watch. Because other than that, why the fuck is we on here? All right, you could have texted me. You could have texted me. Hey, look, they took your writing privileges. All right, cool. Ain't nothing I could do. What the fuck I need to do? What you thought me to do? I'm gonna walk down there and put the pen back in his hand? Look.
Like we were some type of threat. Because it was what they put in the PSI. They came there looking for guns.
This is the same 2002, nigga. What about the master? Let me tell you something. Think about what I'm saying so you don't get confused about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Let's say your mama call you or text you and say, hey, get on the phone. It's about your dad. It's an emergency. Listen to what I'm saying, because y'all are so shook by this doctrine bullshit they pushing. Look at real life. Let's say somebody texts you and say, hey, nigga, get on this call right now. It's something about your dad, nigga. It's an emergency. All right. Let's say you get on the call and the first thing you hear is say, yeah, it's like 70,000, right? So somebody said they're going to say 30,000, but who's the liaison that we could deal with so we can know where the money going? And you're like, okay, I don't know what this is about. Then somebody come on and say, yeah, so we have a problem with some AI images too, but if y'all want to use AI images, use the AI image that Bob already said we should use. It's on the Facebook page. Y'all go get it from there. Anything else, if it hasn't already been done, all right, cease and desist. Okay, I don't know what that's about. That's something totally different without it. All right, cool. Now, let's talk about an AI video. There's an AI video going around about Sakin and look like the master teacher. Nigga, you know that's the master teacher. Look like the master teacher. Nigga, that's no. That's the same image we'd had. It looks like it could be the master teacher. Nigga, you know who the fuck that is. And it's not a good look. So can we have that video taken down? All right, you hearing all this shit, but a nigga done told you it's an emergency dealing with your father. You ain't finna be hot? You ain't finna be hot? Hey, it's an emergency. Get on the phone. It's about your dad. It don't matter if it's your friend, your mama, whoever, nigga, they call you and they just start talking about, all right, so look, real quick. I saw something today on Facebook Marketplace. I thought it was pretty dope. It was a painting, and would you believe it? It was a painting of a bluebird, and I thought it was pretty nice. And I was gonna buy it, but before I bought it, I needed to figure out where the liaison. Yo, only thing that we supposed to be on that phone talking about is the emergency. Nigga, imagine calling 911 because it's an emergency, and 911 get on there and say, hey, what's going on? Hey, before you speak, what do you think about NASCAR? Because I'm sitting over here talking to this guy, right? I'll tell you, this guy thinks NASCAR is a waste of time. And you dying. And you like, I fuck NASCAR. I need help. I know you need help. That's what but look, before we get into helping you, I just want to ask you, Do you believe that Jesus rose from the dead? Because I was just debating with, and you confused because it's a motherfucking emergency. Nigga told me they need my help. Nigga, I get on the call, and these niggas' only emergency is phase 1. Their only emergency is trying to find a way to discipline me. Nigga, come try. Come try. Because the way I look at it, it's all y'all. All y'all want this man locked up so that you can siphon off his blood. And all that, he'll be gone soon. You sound hopeful. You sound hopeful. So I ain't on your motherfucking team. I don't trust you. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. I done talked to everybody, nigga. I done been around the block. I ain't even got to name everybody. I done talked to all of them, including Sanel. Sanel was on the phone telling me that if there's anything that Pop need, listen, anything he need that require money, he just gonna get the brothers to do it. Because the brothers make so much money, he don't gotta ask nobody for nothing. Alright, so if he gotta ask the brothers for the money, nigga, where the fuck was you at when Adrian Patrick was asking for money? Why you ain't get on that call and say, hold on. Anything needed, Pops will make the call. Where was you at when Williams asked for the money, nigga? Where was you at when Liberia was asking for the money, nigga? If the brothers take care of everything, why you ain't get on them calls to put the record straight and say, look, if Master Teacher didn't say we gonna raise the money, we ain't raising no money. Everybody fall back. So you just sat there and you was quiet knowing that people was raising money and Pops ain't approve it? Or why is people needing to raise money if it's enough money amongst the brothers in the lodge to put up for anything? It's over. It's over. It's over. Watch what I'm telling y'all. I got something for him. Watch. It's over. It's over. No. They told me it ain't no good look. All right, I got what y'all need. I'm gonna show you a better look. I got what you need. See, I got what you need. You got the right one. I watched y'all play these games since I was a child. I wasn't around twiddling my motherfucking thumb. I watched y'all play these games. Now I'm older. If you talking about everybody need to discipline me, nigga, where to discipline that then? Let's play then. I sent a message to OSM before I went public and said, OSM, I got questions, nigga. I talked to them niggas personally. And in the room, who was there? Them folks told me to wait till Sunday. Hey, look, I get on this phone call to raise my hand to ask a motherfucking question. Now, they ain't even doing call-ins no more. Now they just answering this shit off the thing. At this, look, listen.
The capital during the Civil War. That's where there was all the Confederates was making all their commands was from that land. So these are the things that was a part of this fight. They're fighting against that. They're fighting against their own land when they're fighting against us. And they feared because the information that Baba was putting out there, right, with the Yazoo land fraud. They feared all that. So of course they feared for us to fight the way we were fighting. So Baba's saying, no, he's not saying, oh, just do anything. He's saying fight this way for his league. Put these things out there. And those things are coming through the NOIA, right? The things that's coming, they're being inspected on what's going out there. Anything don't need to go out there, and false information don't need to go out there, right? So when people are talking and say, oh, this person is saying that, and that person is saying this, you don't need to be talking about no forum about pods if you don't know what the hell you're talking about, or somebody on that forum don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because people will be there to trap you. You think people there on your side?
See, look, watch this. He say he in communication with the master. Okay, nigga, but you didn't sit there and listen to 4 hours worth of phone call from Iris Hamilton. You didn't sit there and listen to hours worth of phone call from Ibrahim. You got the angle that you got. All right, you don't have multiple angles. I do. Why? Because I'm not dealing with just one person over there in the corner. Everybody say, he don't even realize he's doing the same thing everybody else doing. Don't go to them, come to us. Come over here to the NOIA. Do you know how corny that sounds? Nigga, y'all were just crying about me saying the NOI was more disciplined than the Sabines. And you gonna sit there and put NOIA. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Y'all gotta pull the wool off your eyes. Everybody cap. Everybody cap. They don't care nothing about what they talking about. I done already put them through the test. Their whole thing now is how the next money gonna come. And anytime you challenge that money, you become enemy number one. All right, good. Because that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping y'all ready for the fight. I'm hoping. And I want to make sure that this is clear. So that we make sure it's a fair fight. I want to make sure it's clear. I'm not telling nobody to make no content. Don't join no rooms asking questions, thinking you me. Don't be sitting there DMing them. Don't be going back and forth. No, I'm not telling nobody to jump in. Let me deal with the family. That's my family. I grew up with them, and they full of shit. Let me deal with them. I don't need nobody to jump in. Don't nobody jump in. I'm not talking about jump in on no comments. Don't be in a video section. Don't do none of that. Because the first thing they're going to try to say is that I put y'all up to it and y'all got a battery in y'all back. None of that. I don't need no help. Let me get them. You hear me saying it right on record. Nobody. Don't go to their bookstores trying to press them. Don't do none of that. No physical harm. No just no nothing. Let me deal with it. I got it. I got it. Because that's my family. I came from it. And they full of shit. Most of the stuff we was taught, you do all that extra shit, but they know when I say, hey, come talk to me. Why ain't nobody come talk to me then? We used to deal with black devils now. Don't get it twisted. They gonna try to convince y'all that it's otherwise. We dealt with them black devils. Let me see if they gonna open it up.
Right, another question from Aaliyah.
No, they doing Q&A. Where to open up? Let's do the calls. I done had my hand up, but you know what? They know my hand by now. They know my hand. They know every time their hand go up, it go down.
So how do I get involved effectively?
What happened to the Q&A? It's never Q&A when it's phase one. All right, come on. I'm raising my hand again.
When it comes to the sanctuary, right, only thing I can contact with the
Man, this shit cap.
right?
This shit cap. They said it's an emergency about the master. They not even there talking about him. They talking about everything other than him. All right, I want war. I want war. That's me. The last person that I interfaced with trying to see what was up was Sakina. That was the last one. She came down from D.C. She was around the brothers and sisters. She saw how I move. She paid homage to the master and saluted how I move and said, you move like the master. She bore witness to this shit. Like everybody else bore witness to this shit. All right, cool. You was there. Like a lot of other people was able to go and witness this. All right, cool. I don't got nobody else to cross-reference. I don't got nobody else to cross-reference. So now, it ain't the government keeping Dr. York in prison. I don't buy it. They might be still mad. A few of them might be mad about what he did, meaning like how he tore down their religions and how he fucked over their lives. Yeah, they might be upset about that, but they not pushing no pen to keep him in prison. It's these motherfuckers who sitting there talking about they fighting for him. Man, y'all have to understand. One day y'all gonna see it, or he'll come out and say it. How about that? He'll come out and he'll clear it up. I'm gonna make sure I do my due diligence before that happens. It ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna make sure these motherfuckers gonna feel this shit because they were gonna let it. Listen, he told them back in 2017, y'all not pushing Nuwapu to the world. What's going on? You're not getting it out there. All right, they see phase one doing it. But you have to understand, these folks still be clicked up. They wanted to be them OSM niggas. Do y'all be seeing them OSM niggas make a fool of themselves damn near every video? So if you making a fool of yourself, what you making a fool of? Nigga, you making a fool of Nuwapu. If you saying you a representative of that, you supposed to be able to answer these folk questions. This nigga ask you a question, you deflect. These folks say something, you don't know what you talking about. You saying stuff that's literally not in the biblical scripture. Nigga, you don't even know what you doing. Back in the day, some 27-year-old wouldn't have had to call that out. The elders would have said, hey, yo, stand down. What you doing? They don't start at no AI video and say, now we got to make somebody stand down. Y'all didn't even make Prince York stand down when he was calling Nuntat a bitch on Clubhouse. He cussing Iris out, all that on Clubhouse. Nigga, he was cussing the women out, calling them bitches and hoes and slandering them, and y'all niggas sat there. Because he's Prince York. But I make an AI video of not me beating Sakin ass. I ain't beat his ass. No. Yeah, Noon pushed him through a wall, nigga, and said the money games are over. Now tell me he didn't say that. Only thing he didn't do was was push a nigga through the wall. But he did say the money games were over, didn't he? Money games is over. No more money games. He said no money games. You see? Then when he called the call at the end of December, at the end of December 30 something, December 30th or the 31st of 2025, he did a call about Prince Ramses and was saying it was money games with the Williams. He ain't playing about that money shit. Then why he say when Iris tried to get me to send money to the case or to whatever they were doing at the time, he said, yo, take that money, put it into your career. I'm going to play you where he say, I never been a money person. Right? He ain't worried about no money. If he was worried about some money and some money's supposed to be sent to help him, he wouldn't have said that. Let me see. Dr. York. So all these folk doing is gaming up. The nation done went broke. They gaming. And you have to understand, their greatest fear is them bookstores being shut down. Because that's one of their main hubs of money. You see? I could tell if you was like a few of the other brothers who might got their own business, like a pool business and XYZ. Well, they don't even really got to sell no books or none of that. They can do their pool business and get a job and run their company, whoop the whoop. Nah, it's you niggas that really all y'all got is them books. That's all y'all got. And if you ain't selling them books, you ain't making no money. So watch this. If your money come from the books, is it really going to be about people's salvation or getting them books off? Because what if people just don't buy the books? Whose souls you going to save? Another question. How you saving souls and you ain't saved your own soul? When I go and pull him up saying Nuwaubian's still under the spell. Y'all was selling books then. How you was selling books to people talking about saving their soul and you ain't saved your own soul? Huh? How you gonna come out here and clean the world up and you ain't cleaned up amongst your own community? We can see what's going on in the community. Say that shit's still dirty. How you gonna clean the world up? And y'all still backbiting, still sleeping with one another mates, still fighting, literally, physically, still hating and slandering and all of that, and still stealing. How you gonna come out here and act like you finna say, man, all that shit fake. Y'all better open y'all eyes. I told you who it is. It's the master teacher, Dr. Malachi York. He ain't these people. All right? He put the information out, you go read the information. He put out the calls, you go listen to the calls. The teachers on YouTube, you listen to that and you apply it. Man, don't be your ass at these bookstores. You're going to find yourself in another group of people believing however they believe, because don't none of them believe the same thing. Now it's all separated. And you're not going to have the real information of what's really going on and how to apply it. Take them books and read it. Other than that, these folks talking and running a game. Watch what I tell you though. A lot of these folks here done already called out. They just don't. They still got that pride in them because it ain't hit the screen yet. Like a lot of the nation ain't heard it yet. He don't call these folks names.
And you saw it's 500 people on the call. It's 1,000 people on the call. And then we said, oh yeah, we could just give $100. Nah, because everybody think the next person is gonna give it.
What I told you. What I told you.
And then you got 5 people who said, I support the sanctuary. And you got 2 people that go over there, fly over there. The money, that's why.
What I told you.
Right? Any trips or large trips going up to Liberia, not Liberia, but to Trinidad was canceled. We can put that towards the legal.
What I told you.
From our father, right? No trips right now. Let everything focus on what we're doing legal. And focus on those men, we got to get money legal. Buy news order, right? You know, but come put money behind ads, right? Put the fact that they're abusing.
What I told you.
Right? That they got him in the dungeon. Fight towards the devil, what they doing. Expose these people who did this to the Pops. Expose the conspiracy.
What I told
Those
you.
are the things that we're supposed to be focused on, that Bible got us wanting to focus on. Don't mean that we're supposed to take care of our culture, but we have to remember this too. We can't be living 9 to 5s and on the devil's time.
What I told you.
We know when we're on the devil's time.
What I told you.
8 hours of sleep and expecting some things to happen.
It's about money. Over with.
You know if you're on the devil's time. You know if you
now working a 9 to 5 is being on the devil time. You want to know how he got to say that? He got to say that because he can't go get a job. Because his money come from this. And anybody around him bumming off the master, and that's what y'all doing. Y'all bumming off him. Anybody around him bumming off the master, get what? Y'all ain't gonna go get no job. So you got to say that having a 9 to 5. Watch this. He got to say having a 9 to 5 is gonna be being on the devil time. But get what he gonna do? He gonna walk up to a person who work a 9 to 5 and take their hard-earned money and sell a book he didn't write. You see? Do you see the game? You see? Once you get this, you beat the game. All of it is fake. It's all fake. Now, working a 9 to 5 is the devil timing. Okay, so then guess what? If you work a 9 to 5 and it's the devil timing, anybody who make money on the clock, they receiving the devil money, right? All right, so you can't take money from people who work a 9 to 5 because that's the devil money. No. We need money. Yeah. People who get off their ass need to work a 9 to 5, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all, stop buying into this bullshit. Take your life back. I ain't talking about people just new Wabians. I ain't talking about Sabians. I'm talking about y'all newcomers who you been looking for the truth. And somebody got to you. And if I didn't let Rashad Jamal get away with it, if I didn't let Nature Boy get away with it back in 2018, 2019 when I was calling him out, if I didn't let Young Pharaoh get away with it, look, people can still follow them. At least I called it out. If I didn't let these people get away with it, selling you a dream all about the money. If I ain't let these people get away with it, why I'm going to let my own get away with it? No, they don't care nothing about him. It's a lie. See, it's one thing to be like, you know what I say, right? I say, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I want to take all my time and put it into my craft and doing what I'm doing. I ain't say working a 9 to 5 is the devil, being on the devil's time. No, I didn't say, all right, when the next book coming out, Pops? Okay, cool. We love you. Stay strong. Hold your head. All right, buddy, you want to buy this book? And they've been doing that for 25 years. Look at what I'm saying. They've been doing that. Yo, Pop, hold your head, man. Be strong. We're going to win. Love and unity. I shook. Hadouce, I shook. I remember Hadouce, I shook. Hadouce, I shook. Hadouce, I shook. Pa'anes der amenubrata zeri karun padun. Pa'anes der amenubrata zeri karun padun. Pa'anes der amenu. We were chanting. They said, this going to get them out. I was 9. I was 8. I was 7. I remember those years. They were still doing the same thing, though, because as a child, you're not paying attention to the fact that the table with all the books on it and the incense on it and the dolls and all the stuff, you're not paying attention to the fact that all that's being sold. You're just so fascinated with what you're seeing. All of it being sold. On whose back? His. Didn't I tell you they were going to bring up money? And they did. And they did. And they did. And they did.
Where you calling from and ask your question, please.
Rahul Baxter, Aniki Tapanek, I'm in Philadelphia. So in Philadelphia, we don't have a lot of feminine members in our bookstore. That are active members right now. My question is, how do we replenish the members we lost?
Robert, I can answer that question for you. It's simple. The formula that the master teacher described that we always do is we get out there and we spread the good news. Each one teach one. So for the family that doesn't participate in our local bookstores, although it's encouraged that they come back and get involved, however, the show must go on. Progress can't be halted for those who choose to walk away. We have a responsibility and a job to do, and that's to spread the information and get out in the streets and touch the people. And a lot of times, propagation isn't always in the form of you handing a book to someone and expecting something in return. No, propagation is in the form of you getting out into the community, finding out, passing out toys in your garb, passing out food in your garb, helping other stores in your garb. And that's a form of propagation too, because then it's going to be asked, well, who are you? And then now you can begin to explain who you are, and you will build a relationship that way. So to answer your questions about if the sisters aren't participating in the bookstores locally, then we go out and find new sisters. We go out and propagate and bring new sisters in. It's just that simple. There's no other solution. There's no other way. There's no other answer to that other than we have to bring new people in. There's maybe an energy is died down where they feel like, they just don't want to come around no more. We don't know. Those sisters will have to speak up for themselves. But if we are faced with a problem and we don't and we place the solution in someone else's court, then we're never going to get anywhere. And I'm not saying it's on you. I'm just saying that that's the type of mentality that we have to take. Is that okay? The solution lies within me. I can go out and make a change. I can go out and we can do events, try to bring sisters around, right? Okay. Also, some of the sisters, for the sisters that do come around, speak to them. But what ideas do you all have we should do? Because a lot of times, it's the brothers that coming up with things. And they're not saying that the sisters don't have ideas. Also,
what you hearing right now?
The sisters have to step up.
Anybody hear anything about the master? Did anybody hear anything about his well-being? Now, they can't even say, oh, we want to provide a segment for it. Like it's a fucking segment conversation, nigga. That should be the whole conversation. If anything, you take 3 minutes to do your little business shit, because we know you're going to do that. Anybody hearing anything about the master, his well-being, his health? What's going on with his case right now? Why his privileges have been taken away? Anything like that? No. It's just marketing. It sounds like I'm on a church call. The churches have these too. It sounds like I'm on a prayer line or a church conference call where they're telling me about coming to church.
Okay, next question, please. About Kanyas.
I'm waiting on them for to answer the thing. They ain't answered it.
Okay, you there?
Sorry, Aaliyah, if you want to introduce yourself, where you calling from, and ask your question, please.
Okay, they're doing the call.
Jamal, it's okay if you can just read my last question from the Q&A chat, please. Tawata.
No problem.
Question 4. Tawata.
Who is the overseer of the Order of the Eastern Stars, OES, in the UK?
Well bad, yeah. We don't have any of the sacred feminine thing.
Okay. I left the call. All right. It's over. Y'all said it was an emergency. All right. I shook. Y'all said it was an emergency. You said something was going on with the master. You needed my help. I got on there, and y'all niggas in here talking about the AI video. Say less. You can't spook me. Let me tell you how you know they're going to try to spook you. They got an issue with you. They can't use their own chest. They got to add the master in it. They got an issue with you. They going to say, Baba don't like that. You can't be talking to the master. The Baba wouldn't let you do that. Hey, nigga, talk to me how you feel. Don't tell me about what he don't like. Because I got a list of shit that he said he don't like that y'all still doing. You want to go through it? Don't tell me, we just still on our project. I got a lot of things he said he don't like that y'all still doing. Got a lot of things he asked to be done. Y'all didn't do. Got a lot of things he begged for y'all to consider. You ignored. And you want to tell me about an AI video? A nigga came and said, hey, trying to tell me about it. I said, nigga, I don't know who you think you're talking to. And we going back and forth in the Telegram, in the chat, in the big Help Free Dr. York chat. Then the nigga was like, yo, man, either you take it down or we're going to escalate it. So I went and got one of the memes. Remember the meme from Rise of the Planet of the Apes, where the nigga Caesar whispered in the other dude, the main character ear? Caesar is home. Remember that? Okay. I went and got that meme and I poured it into my editing app, InShot, and I was like, okay, what should I put here? And I made an audio where I was like, escalated. And put the audio on top of Caesar where he was saying, Caesar's home. So now, when you see the video, it says, escalated. Like, escalated. Then, nigga, so I put it in the thing. I put it in the chat, and I let it play. It was great. So now it's like, escalated. Because, nigga, who the fuck do you think you talk to? I don't give a damn about you escalating it. You gonna go and tell on me about an AI video? You have the ability to communicate with somebody who been locked up 25 years. 24, but 25. 25 years. And you gonna write them and say, somebody made an AI video of Yanu pushing Sakin through the wall. Okay, nigga, if you get locked up for 3 days, you don't want to hear no shit about no nigga making no damn AI video about a nigga being pushed through a wall. So there's that for 3 days. But imagine you've been locked up 25 years. And a nigga come and tell you somebody made an AI video of pushing somebody through the wall with telekinesis. Nigga, why the fuck would that be news? So escalated then. They think I'm one of them scared people. Bro, you're not gonna spook me. The forces of nature gonna deal with you. The forces of nature only deal with you. If that's what happens, that's what happens. They don't just stop doing what they doing to deal with you. All the forces of nature do is deal. All that happens when you walk outside, the sun deal with you, the wind deal with you, the water deal with you, the dirt deal with you. I said, call them. Wait till the Redskins hear about this, is what you said. Say, well, I'm not able to call them right now, but if we chant very loudly and very longly, how longly? Like 24 years long? That's too long. I don't want to talk to no nigga that take 24 years to get to me. The fuck? You know how much shit I could have handled by my damn self? I'm sitting here chanting to these people that ain't got to me in 24 years? Well, brother, that's what the master told us to do. Yeah, he also said they came to him and said, what are y'all doing? So, you also told us, he said y'all wasn't doing it right. And that they told him to leave y'all here. Simple. You know I'm not one of the people coming out the street, right? Nigga, I remember every update. They told me they wasn't there for the updates. Yes, the fuck I was, nigga. Them boring ass readings is what y'all called them. You ain't always say updates. Y'all said readings. And that shit was boring as hell, but I listened. And I remember Krill. I remember Sud. And what's the other one? Audemars, something like that. I remember them, the 3S. Remember that. I remember that. Okay, then y'all turned around and said Anu be eating people. I'm like, okay, well, if Anu eat people, why the fuck is he visiting Dr. Malachi York in the cell? I don't understand. He would have ate Dr. York then. That what you know is Dr. York just not the type of flesh that Anu eat? Nigga, Anu got the ability to just poke his head in prison cells and eat motherfuckers, then nigga, the prison just be full of nobody. Cause Anu will wait till motherfucker get sentenced and be like, yep, dinner's ready. And then just poke his head in and just eat motherfuckers. So, no, I think everything is a game. And I think you have to be wise to peep it. Everybody ain't gonna peep it. But I think you gotta be wise to peep this shit. Nigga, how Anu become a motherfucking flesh eater from a messenger, nigga. You got to, they're like, well, that was the old school. No, nigga. Then that mean that was an old lie. Cause that wasn't no motherfucking class. That was supposed to be something that really happened. So either Anu really visited him or he didn't, nigga. But either way, why he wasn't Popeyes then? Why the fuck he wasn't Arby's? He's just exceptional. All right, well then get what? You got a habit and a history of calling on names that eat people. So how you know the Nateru ain't meat eaters, nigga? They got animal faces. You ain't never thought about that? They got animal faces, nigga. What you talking about? They might eat flesh, nigga. You got birds. Vultures is birds, nigga. Shit, nigga. Lions, tigers, and bears, nigga. They probably do eat people. He probably do. He probably did say that then. We in trouble either way it go, nigga. We get on that ship. And this motherfucking vulture sitting there with a human body talking about some welcome aboard. Shit, nigga, hey, send me back to the fire. I don't give a damn what y'all talk about. Y'all know you don't know what you saying. That's why they don't want to talk to me. They want to talk about me all to the side. All that lame ass shit, nigga, I can't respect that. Come talk to me then. Suneb, you got a lot to say? Come talk to me then. What you talking about, nigga? Do y'all know who the fuck My mama and daddy is, nigga, y'all couldn't do shit with Bodie, and you couldn't do shit with Tough Nut. You remember. You couldn't do shit with Don Nicoleone either, nigga. You remember. Y'all remember them three. You couldn't do shit with them. So you talked about them all to the side. Yeah, y'all remember my mama walk up in y'all establishment. She ain't ask. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You remember us? We was there, nigga. My mama ate free on the land. Who you think was responsible for that, nigga? She ain't had to pay for a nan plate. My mama got a statue look just like her. Wore the same shit y'all said she couldn't wear. Y'all said she couldn't wear a lime green dress. Nigga, they made the statue and put a lime green dress on it with her shoulders out. And she had her shoulders out just like the statue had its shoulders out. Nigga, I don't got no motherfucking authority. Yeah, that you talking about, nigga. I don't answer to no authority other than the authority. So, nigga, shit, get me in trouble then. Tell them get in touch with me. I'ma tell everything. They scared. They don't even, like the sibling, right? Who don't want to tell what you did. You know what I'm talking about. I got you bitches figured out. It's the sibling that don't want to tell what you did because they know they did some shit too. So they get to waving that little finger to myself, ooh, and the other sibling to myself, well, I'm going to tell you did this. And you know the shit you did outweigh the shit that the sibling did making the AI video and shit. Nigga, you stole motherfucking cookies out the cookie jar. Nigga, you put your hands on one of his daughters. Nigga, you did a lot of all y'all motherfuckers was doing all kind of shit. Nigga, you slept with that nigga. You ain't tell nobody, but you got your face cut up about that shit. Nigga, hey, nigga, I was around. Nigga, hey, same niggas out there now. Talking about some, they the son of Dr. York. Nigga, you beat women. How that look? I don't know, nigga. I know I remember, so nobody don't even want to tell on me. Get me in trouble. Put me in touch. I'll be waiting. I'll probably be in trouble. I've been waiting on being in trouble since 2022. He still ain't even said, hey, tell Phase One, stand down. Tell him, man, that ain't how we move. No, we ain't with that. Because he ain't no fool. For every liar that y'all got that was writing them, there was someone that I knew that was writing them. So when y'all was sending in y'all slander and your lies, people he actually fucked with, he actually trusts that you don't hear about, was writing them and showing my work. He don't believe you. He don't believe all that. That's going against that's against order. That's against our canon. Show me in the canon then, nigga. I read the Sabian canon. What that shit was called? What they call that shit? I think it's called the canon. Nigga, I read the canon. A part of that canon was when they were saying you can't tell a Sabian who or somebody who whether or not it's Sabian, and no Sabian supposed to harm nobody. You ain't supposed to put your hands on nobody. If you do, then there's a fine to pay. All this other shit. I remember. Show me in the canon where it say you can't make an AI video of Yanoon pushing a lying ass nigga through the wall. Show me, and I'll take it down. You can't show me that. So we are supposed to go against each other. I don't give a fuck what we supposed to do, nigga. Show me in the canon where it say you can't push a nigga through the wall using telekinesis and your Yanoon and your AI. Y'all niggas just butthurt. Do something about it though. See, y'all can scare everybody else into submission. You can slander everybody else into a corner because they don't even have no platform to defend themselves. Remember I told y'all they tried to do that to me in 2022. And they would have if I wasn't me. What I said, I'll be back. Remember, I went and built. I built for 2 years. Then I came back around. And I hit them again. That way they were trying to go to war with me and they lost tremendously. I hit him again. And then I got a nigga to come on the call and confess. He didn't even realize that was going on. We got that on record. And they were like, why you sit still talking about this 2 years later? I said, I told y'all I ain't gonna forget this shit. And now you just heard the nigga Commander and y'all teamed up again. I couldn't really do nothing because I only had like 19, 20,000 followers. I'm not gonna be quiet. You don't tell me what the fuck to do, nigga. Who the fuck is you? Take that uniform off. Yeah, you just little scenario. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Teach me something new. He said one of the ways you can know whether or not you dealing with one of them ones is tell them teach you something new. All right, teach me something new. Well, Baba Yanun just wrote in the scroll. No. That means he taught something new. You teach me something new that he didn't teach. And get quiet. All right, nigga, then I don't need you. Fuck is you standing there for? You can't save my soul. Fuck you talking about, nigga? You can't do that. Let me go read the book, then I'm gonna save my soul. So we put the books out for free. They get mad. Don't y'all get it? We became one of the biggest enemies when we start putting the books out for free. Huh? Because they want to sell it. They want to do it. They want to make the money. They don't know nothing about no soul. Let sister said, I ran into a brother. I didn't even know who he was. I sold him a book. Oh, rewind. That means you ran into a newcomer and you didn't give him his first book free. Who the fuck people are y'all? Everybody got their first book free. You can hear on the calls and the teachings where Pops was saying, yeah, tell them you can go get one out there that you can have for free, right? When he was talking about the guard. Then he said another call, he was like, if you want to know more about it, you want to know more about the truth in it, go get the holy tablets. It's out there. He said, what do you think they're out there for? Don't pay for it. He said, don't buy it, just grab one. Oh. So put a sign in there in all y'all bookstores and tell everybody, don't buy the books, just grab one, whatever jump out to you. Grab your first one free. And then we'll see you when you come back. Talking about members of a bookstore. Y'all not slick, nigga. That's just church. That's just religion. And you want to know what else? We tired of it. I ain't heard nothing about the master and what's going on with his situation on that call. That was 2 hours of niggas telling me how they need us to spend money and how phase one is a bad person. Hey, nigga, I know what I'm doing. You can get them niggas to take that shit down out of the Help Free Dr. York chat, nigga. You can't get me off your ass. They tried it. Rashad Jamal told them folks I was a CIA agent. Nigga, did I shut down? Did I stop? Did I buckle my nuts? No, nigga, I stood taller. You see what I'm saying? Hey, y'all better pay attention. You see all this stuff going down. No, they lying. It's not about him. I done already cross-referenced and shown everything. Okay, now y'all got to show y'all work. Show us where y'all fighting for him now. Won't believe you. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Now I'm saying it. Nah, don't support them bookstores. Only way we'll support a bookstore if we all go together and we just go support because they got something to do with what we got going on. Don't support the bookstore. Fuck that. No, because they just taking the money, using it for themselves. No, now I'm saying it. Now I'm saying don't buy no online books for nobody. Now I'm saying it. Go tell on me. Now I'm saying don't go to them bookstores. If you want to get them books, go to 1440 Top Bio and go get them books for free and read. It's enough books in there that you can just read. You ain't going to run out of material. And don't let nobody talk to you about old doctrine. These niggas still pushing Nubian Islamic Hebrew. Nigga, that's old doctrine. Everything them niggas in there talking about is old doctrine. Niggas in the books. Only thing is, newcomers being told not to read it. You see? So the newcomers ain't realizing, nigga, that's old. But everybody who grew up reading his shit, like, nigga, I remember what book that's from. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you ever had some cold? Nigga, you ever had some cold, sweet tea, nigga? Nah. Y'all go support the bookstores. I was just thirsty. I just needed something to drink. Nah, everybody go out there, man. Just love the unity. Nigga, you ever had some, listen. Nigga, you ever had some cold? I'm talking about, nah, not the ice. That's different. You know what I'm saying? If you bougie ass, I'm gonna put some ice in it. Nah, nigga. Nah. I'm talking about, it's just cold. Like it was in the refrigerator, nigga. Everything feel better. Like I don't even know why I was so mad at them. They just making their money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I just be thirsty sometimes, man. I just get so moody, but at the end of the day, man, we all gotta eat. You know know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Anybody wants some books? I got some books to sell. I got one of the Holy Tablets. I got some actual facts. Y'all buy it from me. Shit, when y'all come down here, I got y'all. Since this so good, nigga, you can get the Holy Tablets, not $1,500. You can get the Holy Tablets off me for $1,000. I'll do it for $1,000. I'll do it for $1,000. I'll do it for $1,000. Cause it was good. I'm in a good mood. I'll do the Holy Tablets for $1,000. Normally I do $1,500 because you know I wrote it. And they ain't print them no more, so that's why so much. No, how much they first start? When they first started, it was like $50, right? Give or take. But like, you know, time, the value, you know, they're not printing them no more. So I get you about $1,000. About $1,000. You can have it. About $1,000. Gotta get it to you for free. You must not care about your soul. Oh, so you'll go out there, you'll buy an outfit, you'll buy V-Lone, you'll buy Lululemon, you'll go out there and you'll pay for some sessions in the club, but you can't pay $1,000 to save your soul. You can't pay $1,000. You can't pay $9.99 to save your soul. I'll give you $1 discount. You can't pay $9.99 to save your soul. Unbelievable. Shit just starts sounding more and more familiar. The more you talk to them, it just starts. I just don't get it. A man suffered on the cross to save our life. I read that somewhere. A man suffered to save our life. He suffered for us. And you can't pay $9.99 to save your soul. You can't suffer for him. How much of the money going to him? Did you hear me? You can't even suffer for him? Brother, do you know about the Piso family? Nigga, I said, how much of that money going to him? The Nazi Council. Have you heard about it? The first and second council of Nicaea. Have you heard about it? Most people think it's only one. Come on now. Have you heard about Emperor Constantine? Do you know? I said, listen, is it on? How much money of this $9.99 is going to him? You said, I want to suffer for him. How much money with him? Don't we got to survive as a people? Yeah, we got to survive as a people. See? That's my point. So then you should buy the book. I'll buy it. But first, how much of the money that I'm about to give you is going to him? You said it's for him, right? Or not, we his tribe? Yeah, y'all his tribe, yeah. So, how can you not support him by giving us your money? I don't know. So let me ask you this. How much of the money that I'm about to give you is going toward him? You know what I'm saying? It's for him. So how much of this money is going to go toward him? You a black devil. I'll be a black devil. I'll be a black devil. Because somehow, anytime I asked a pastor a question back in the day that they couldn't answer, they said, you must be the damn devil. I know who you are. Get away from my car. I know who you are. Start sprinkling shit on me. The blood. Oh no, I am leaving, Stephen. You are the damn devil. That's who you are. I'm out of here. That's all y'all doing, nigga. It just look different because y'all brown skin and wearing Egyptian shit and got New York accents. Nigga, New York ain't never had no real motherfucking authority, especially not in no Atlanta, nigga. We don't give a damn about how y'all niggas talk. All that aggressive ass shit, niggas still got that shit tore off. Fucking around in Atlanta, nigga. We don't give a fuck, nigga. There ain't no authority talk. You know what I'm saying? On my mother, he needs to stop your shit. On my mother, be money, okay? You give me tight, all right? You give me tight. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting you, nigga. You ain't answer my question. I said, how much of this money going toward him? I said, how much of the money is going? I said, where's the money going right now as far as his freedom fight? A nigga literally said, well, you know, you got the inner circle and you got the circle and you got right? Correct. You got that which is around the circle, which makes it a circle. The circumference, correct? From that circumference, you get 360 degrees, which is also a square, correct? Which the circle looks like the circle in the middle of the dollar, correct? If you stretch that square, you get a rectangle, right? And that rectangle, correct, is the background for the circle to make the money. So where we going with this is nowhere, because I don't have the answer. And so I'm not going to answer it. And then I got others listening, trying to tell me what to say, and they're not able to give me an answer fast enough. So there's nothing I can really do right now but make us look bad. So I'm not going to answer your question as to where. I'm going to just start saying things. And then I said, okay, brother. All right, brother. I said, you got any questions for me? He said, I got a few questions. I said, okay, go ahead. First, why'd you say, all right, brother? I said, nigga, because you weren't answering my question, and I'm wise enough to know when that's happening. So ask me. He said, I already answered your question. I said, okay, ask me anything you want. All right, nigga, we over that. Y'all don't want to tell the truth. And I know the truth because I grew up around you. That's what you're scared of. And I spared you. I spared you because I grew up around you. I kept saying, where the Sabians at? Where the family at? Y'all supposed to be right here with me when we step. Y'all niggas want to do y'all own thing, start slandering, nigga, all that extra shit. I said, okay. I said, right here, Pop said, make sure y'all get behind him and support him. Make sure you back the music. Make sure you with him. Pumping up for him on the website. Whoop, whoop. Y'all said, we got AI. I said, you got AI. I go to the videos, 117 views of an AI song saying Dr. York is innocent. A corny video at 480p. I'm like, yo, what the hell? You would rather AI 480p corny ass AI song rapper video than the living, breathing soul, your flesh and blood, who came up with you? I watched all of this. I got disrespected. I got hated on. All kinds of stuff. And then I just watched how they dealt with him. How they handled him. What they were doing to him behind the scenes. I saw that. I saw them play with his life. I saw all this. And then the last straws, this was pulled. And I'm like, no more. No more. No more. No more. Look, all that Malachi, listen, it ain't even about y'all no more. Y'all done. The masses, I ain't even worried about y'all no more. Y'all done. You already, y'all don't even get no more. No more responses for y'all. Now, it's them Sabians and the Nuwaubians. And if you think I'm not talking about you, good. I ain't talking about you. But all y'all student teachers, I want it. They said start asking them doctrine questions and he ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Okay, come on. Bring it. Bring it. Where you at? One thing about it, a nigga been sharp since he was little. Where you at? Come bring the doctrine questions. You ask yours, I'll ask mine. Then we have a conversation. What they afraid of is they know I ain't just finna ask no doctrine questions nigga can repeat. Because they'll sit there and do that. They'll sit there and read the doctrine and repeat it. Well, Baba said this. Baba said that. Baba. Baba said this. Baba said that. Baba. Baba said this. Baba said that. Baba. Okay, cool. My turn. Well, we don't got time for this goofy. We about to go, because we don't have to deal with 6 ether. We don't have to deal with 6 ether persons. Let's go. Everybody, let's go. Let's leave. And they'll deal. I'm telling you how to go. They'll scream, pump their chest, say what they need to say, and I'll sit there and I'll listen. And then just like you saw with Knothead, man, and everybody else, they never want me to talk. Because the questions I ask destroy illusion. That's what my teacher taught me to do. So what's so difficult about it or challenging about it for a lot of people is going to be, especially coming from the family, man, you really going to have to go back and look to all the shit these people been talking. You're going to have to really look at it and say, hold on now. Do you really want to get on that square with me? I'll let you slide. Y'all niggas can't do it though. Niggas talking some Hugh man. Hugh man, what Hugh? Brown. Brown ain't no Hugh. Show me where brown is in hue. Fucked him up. Boom. On his head. Well, then he showed me where the master said it. I said, just because the master said it don't mean it's a hue, nigga. You forgot? He said, don't believe me. Check it out. Nigga, now you show me on a chromatic scale, brown being a hue. Well, it's a color, and color's a hue. Wrong again. Nigga, do you know I took this shit? I took that in 3rd grade, nigga, arts. I took that in 3rd grade. You don't know that the hues are pure. Not what you can mix or tweak to make it be a color. Nigga, hues are pure. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. These are hues. Or what about the color black? Nigga, black is not a color. It's referred to as achromatic. It means it is a shade. It's not a color. Well, you're going based off of the Europeans' color wheel. So are you. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, the shit you saying when you say hue come from them. So you get it wrong. Now I'm using they shit from academia. You're using that shit too, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Nigga, we'll shut down all this shit. Ain't nobody gonna have no fun out here. I ain't gonna let y'all niggas make no money until you focus only on him. Then I'll think about it. I ain't gonna let y'all make a dime out this motherfucker, nigga, if I can help it. What about how we feed our families? Hey, nigga, get what? Get what? He lost family in there. Get what? He lost his mama in there. Get what? He lost children in there. Get what? He can't be a man and feed his family and hug his wife and take care of his people out here. I don't give a fuck about it. How about that? Nigga, I suffered. I went to a shelter and I lived with my mama and them when I was 13, 14 years old. Nigga, I did it. I lived in a motherfucking car, nigga. I did it. And it never dawned on me, why don't I just become a grifter off the back of Dr. York? Why don't I just sell all his shit and make everybody think I care about their soul so I can have riches forever? Never did that dawn on me. This nigga done told people 9 to 5 is being on the devil time. Being on the devil time, all right, then you need to check before you sell a book to somebody and say, wait a minute, before I get this money from you, did you get it from the devil? No. Do you work a job? Yeah, I work a job. I can't take your money, brother. I can't take your money. No, that's the devil's time's money. You don't say none of that shit to these people working a job. You want them work. You check and make sure a nigga didn't get fired if he what do you call it, a loyal customer. Yeah, what's going on, man? No, it's all good. Everything's straight. You still working over there at Lowe's? Yeah, you working over there? Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man. No. How's Teresa? Teresa's good? Oh, okay. I'm holler at you. Okay, I'm good. Okay. The book come out in a month. I'm going to hit him up. That's one of your prospects, nigga. You don't think I know how business work? You make sure they still working they motherfucking job, nigga. You going to write down their birthday to tell them happy birthday to make sure they still a client. The hell is you saying? Hey, what's going on? No. Happy birthday to you. Oh, you thought I forgot. Nigga, you looking at the screen. You get a notification. You did forget. You thought I forgot. What you doing for it? Oh, okay. How's Teresa? Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I'm so proud of you, man. Hey, remember, listen, help you looking for us at the end of your... This nigga just throw a saying. Help you looking for us at the end of your own arm, right? Okay, live these days your last, brother. You know what I'm saying? All right, I shook. Hey, look, real quick before I let you go. No, man. I gotta let you have your good day, right? You having a good day. You still over there working at Lowe's? Don't party too hard now. You know, a new book coming out. Nigga, y'all don't care about these folks. So tell the truth. Hey, look. They gonna have to. It's over. Remember I told you about the game finna be the game. Game over. That's the rest of this year. Game over. I'm telling you. Now, you will see FaZe snip out. But you won't see the termination of the movement. What I'm about to do is I'm about to press a button on YouTube. And every day, I'm going to leak files, screenshots, recordings, audios, all of that. Every day, there's going to be some more leaked information about what they did. So don't think that just because you ain't going to see me, shit ain't still going to be going down. It's going to be going down regardless of what happened on June 26th. On June 27th, nobody getting spared. Starting from there. So phone calls, audio, screenshots, text messages, anything that I got that I've been holding on, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to let y'all see, the masters of you, see what really happened to the master. So we can stop blaming SEALs. They said, why you didn't do a video and beat up SEALs or push SEALs through the wall? I said, well, SEALs ain't out here making money off Malachi Blood. It ain't him. SEAL ain't out here with 39 plus language classes talking about they teaching people the language, but don't nobody agree on what the pronunciation is in this argument. SEALs ain't the devil right now. Whatever SEALs did, he did his job. Okay. And if it's true what he said when all of this is over, you're going to see me and the devil laughing together. Then I don't need to push SEALs through the wall. You niggas need to take a journey through the wall. You see? All right, so just be ready. I know we're supposed to do a class tonight. If I reschedule, don't kill me. Only reason why I rescheduled because of that. Because it was an emergency call that they did, and I had to take a break from the preparation. But I wanted to come on here and show y'all too. So don't get upset with me. I wanted y'all to witness this shit. They talking about it was a, you know what I'm saying? They talking about it was a call about his well-being. Right? And what's going on with him in his emergency situation. And these niggas still that they got him there and asked for money. Y'all don't get the game. You don't know how many times people run this type of game unless you don't work behind the scenes on certain things, right? All right, for example, remember when we did our show, June 20th last year? Remember how many people who was able to convince that I disappeared? Okay. That was a lot of people working behind the scenes to keep up that illusion. My aunt told me this. I don't know whether or not it's true because I wasn't there, but she said this. That there was a time where they were talking about raising money for him on the land. This was before the marshals took the land. After they arrested Dr. York, we were still able to go on the land for a little while after that. She said that it was some people on there, including a particular sister, who were talking about raising money for him. And then she said they were crying, talking about what he was going through. Baba going through this. Oh, I can't believe they doing it, da-da-da-da, woo-da-woo. And I just talked to him. I just saw him. It hurt me to see him like that and da-da-da-da, woo-da-woo. So when she got off the stage, she went backstage. And she ran into my aunt. And my aunt was like, you saw him? You talked to the you talked to the master? And she was like, no, I haven't saw him. I ain't talked to him and none of that. And she just kept walking. So she said that to my aunt because she know my aunt. But the people out there don't know her. So it's a lot of that go on. A lot of people do run their mouth, but they be running their mouth to people who think, oh, you know what I'm saying, they know you or they trust you or all that other stuff, and they will say a lot of things. But to the masses, they won't say that. Point being, there were people claiming that they saw him and hadn't seen him. People talking about they were working with him or for him and weren't. All of that's been going on, and then at the end of it, what is it about? Just some money. All right. So you got to understand where I'm coming from before we get up out of here. Here's where I'm coming from. Man, I done cried countless nights about this shit. I fought about this since I was little, and I've been fighting more than ever in my life on these last years of 20, being 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I've been fought more than my whole life, right up hand and close and personal. It's just unbelievable what I found. They never intended on getting him out. It's like, what do you really do with that information? You got to grow up. Nigga, you got to face the word. You got to, okay, all right, the people I grew up with, they just as full of shit as the people who I've been out here calling out. And I'd be a hypocrite if I don't turn the mirror on us. We the last ones. We the last ones. I got to turn the mirror on us. I can't be out here saying we different and we not. The truth is, we not. That's the truth. The truth is, the reason why they got to keep talking about some we got to do love and unity is because there is none. That's the truth. The truth is, there's a lot of bougie people, bougie sons, bougie daughters, bougie friends, uncles, cousins. They going to make their money, live their life. They don't care nothing about each other or the people out here. But if y'all don't buy them books, you gonna piss them off. Then they gonna really make me the enemy. So I'm gonna put out the public notice that them books ain't helping him. So if they trying to convince you that the books that y'all out there buying with them bookstores is helping him or your soul, neither one of those. Because you can get the books for free. And I'm gonna tell everybody where to go get it. And we own that link. So ain't nobody gonna delete the books this time. When they found out we were giving them books out for free last time, they deleted them. Yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. Why? Because that's insane. If it's about the souls, nigga, they ain't even your books. I could tell if it was my books, right, and I'm selling them, and somebody, but even still, who remember? When I put my books out, what I said? I said, once you buy my book, I don't care what you do with it. Who remember that? I said, you can take these books, print them up, sell them. You can send them around. You can sell them on links, I'll never come after you. And I'm the only one who could. And I'll never come after you. And you got my word on that. Take my books and make it into a movie if you want to. I did that. No author don't even do that. But I did that because who could tell me I can't? I didn't give a fuck about the money. The reason why I was doing the books is telling people that they can get it for a donation of any amount. And I'm not selling no book right now because you don't see no link and all of that. I'm just telling you how it went. Was because money was needed and I wasn't going to sell his shit. So I made my own books, what they do. We got people writing their own books. Nigga, do you hear yourself? You said that like that's a bad thing. He wanted us to learn the formulas. He didn't want us to be parasites. Y'all wrote books and just remix his shit and sold them to the family. You see? But most of them took his books and just sold them. Or they'll put out some new doctrine. Next thing you know, it's like people confused about whether or not the book was written by Dr. York or Amun-Imhotep. Nigga, that's not his book. But y'all adding it in the Hereafter Doctrine. Mario don't write no Hereafter Doctrine. Nigga, Mario just write a fucking book if he wants to. Tomorrow, by way of the da-da-da. Nigga, if this by way of you, the nigga, all right. Why you even gotta add that on there? If it's a book about saving people's soul, nigga, put the book out. Send the links out. Send it to everybody like you would a YouTube video. But you need his money. Y'all stole money from him and his image and all of that. And I didn't do that. You see? So we put the information out. I told people, yo, you can do whatever you want to do with it. And people did. People sold it. People made copies of it. People put it together as compilations. Cool. I wrote 20 books. It was cool. We were able to do a lot with the funds that came through. People came through and spent money. I remember somebody spent $500 for 50 books. We was able to do a lot of stuff. Especially in the 2024 year. In 2025, the books was booming. Okay. Never did I say, all right, if I sell his books, everybody, because all I got to do now is just promote the man. I don't have to do nothing other than that. You see what I'm saying? All I got to do is promote the man and act like I'm like living his lifestyle and dress up. Everybody going to be like, that's that nigga. Where do I buy books? Because people DM me and they say, where do I buy books? And I say, you don't have to buy no books. You know what you do? You go to this link right here, 1440 Top Bio, and get the books for free. And they go and get it. Why am I not taking advantage of people when they come in and ask me this? You see, that's their whole holler though. Make some money. So now that you know that, I'm telling you, I don't fuck with it. It's over. Alright, we're not exempt. Nuwabi and the Sabaeans, you better be ready, because now is that day of standing. Right? And that day of standing where you being scanned and you gotta stand up. All the stuff you say you about, you gotta prove it now. Or don't call yourself that. Or you do whatever you want to do. You do whatever you want to do. Because I got questions, and if you can't answer them, then we'll write it off and say, look, that's just another one of those religions. Well, we're Nubian Islamic Hebrews. Well, how you know I am? Well, are you? Are you? Well, Baba, you see, that's not the same thing. If I say I'm Sudanese, I have to be from Sudan, nigga. That's me saying I'm from that place. I got bloodline there or something. You Nubian Islamic Hebrew, prove it. The Redskins are coming. Prove it. Right? All the stuff that they teach, you got to ask them to prove it now. No more, all the bets are off. You got to ask them to prove it now. And that's only if you encounter them. Other than that, why should I do it? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. And in the midst of that, documentary on what's really going on and what really happened to Dr. Malachi Z. York, all of that. I took down the illusion out here. Now, the last thing is to turn the mirror. I got to turn the mirror. I was choosing not to do this for a while, too. You want to know why? Because they linked themselves to Malachi. But it's like, I know a call when I hear it. I know a call when I hear it. These people will keep going with what they're doing. It's never going to stop. That's the sad part. They're never going to stop. They didn't plan on it. So real quick question for everybody that's here before we get up out of here. For everybody that's here, all you got to do is say yes or no. Since you meeting me, 2-part question, yes or no. Since you met me, have I grown and have I shown you the truth from the lies? Since you met me, have I grown and have I shown you the truth from the lies? If you say yes, then you just bore witness. If you say yes, you just bore witness. Because I know one of the things they didn't expect is that after all of that, I come back home and knock on the door and say, all right, I did what we were taught to do. I went out and I sacrificed myself and my time and time with family and friends and loved ones, wives, all of that. I sacrificed myself. Put myself on that cross, and I asked questions. I challenged. I fought. I wasn't afraid to get out there and fight with the truth. I went head to head with niggas who disrespected the master, and you bitch niggas is crying about the AI videos more than y'all were about the videos they were putting out tearing down the master. Young Pharaoh is all over the internet calling Dr. Malachi Z. York all the most heinous shit. Let him get his issue in the AI video. Why is you crying, bitch nigga? Fuck wrong with y'all niggas. Rashad Jamal got on his story laughing at the master teacher Dr. York situation. Talking about he pled guilty as if that made him guilty. Why is you crying, bitch nigga? Bobby Hemmett did a whole class and video tearing and slandering Dr. Malachi Z. York. So I put Bobby Hemmett eating some sausages and hot dogs and burgers off the motherfucking ground like he supposed to. Why is you crying, bitch nigga? These folks came for Dr. York. 19 Keys were like, we don't need no more master teachers in this age. Now we need master builders. Because I questioned 19 Keys about his lack of acknowledgement for Dr. Malachi Z. York as a master teacher. Alright, so I threw this nigga into a motherfucking mountain and snatched that bitch ass head wrap off his head. Alright, why is you crying, bitch nigga? Talking about some, we shouldn't be doing that, all that going against one another and making videos about black people, like beating them up. Who are you talking about? First of all, nobody want to say my name. Am I Voldemort? Am I Voldemort? Am I Voldemort? What is that? Then nobody want to say the name. We're talking, we're tired of people, right? People. Nigga, it's one person y'all on here talking about, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 people doing this, making videos about Sakin. What? Pushing them through a wall. There's only one. I start getting confused. I'm like, are they talking about me? Because I'm not people. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to follow, they want followers. Nigga, I don't want, how I want followers? I got more followers than all y'all combined. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? The hell? Yeah, all that sneak this and that shit, man. Man, that's going against the order. Can we have that video taken down? Bitch niggas. This nigga literally got on there like, so can we have that video taken down? What's being done about that? Because that video's still up in Help Free Dr. York. What are we going to do? What are we going to do about the video? Damn. But when Sarnetta, when Young Pharaoh, Captain Cesaria, the rest of them go out and slander Dr. York and tear his name down, Do y'all petition to get them videos taken down? They beat up on Dr. Melikazi York since I was a child. Did y'all go to war about that? Did y'all make sure them videos got taken down for defamation of character? No. But me pushing, it wasn't even me. Y'all knew him. Pushing Sakin through a wall and saying money games are over. Y'all don't like that shit? Good, because I got more. Good, nigga. I got 5,000 credits in there waiting on you. Nigga, I got more, nigga. Here I come. And I'm going to tell everybody. Fuck you talking about. No, they full of it too. This the last ones. Ain't nobody else gonna, I'm telling you, no matter what nobody say, nobody put out more information than Dr. Melikazi York. Ain't nobody touching him. Nobody that hit the scene can fuck with him. So yeah, his students gonna be on some above everybody else. But ain't none of his students him. So I'm not coming at Dr. Melikazi York. However, ain't nobody gonna beat my ass. I'm coming at the Nuwaubian and Sabian teachers. Let's play. Let's play. Nigga, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You can't use 6 ether. I ain't scared of that. You tell me what 6 ether is. What are the components of 6 ether, nigga, and how you know? Oh, that spooky shit. Nigga, you just saying the word jinn or demon. That's a demon. That's the devil. When a little girl was in the church talking about she like her stepmama more than her mama, here come the elder black women getting up talking about something. Oh, no, that's the devil. No, touching her forehead. Oh, the blood, get out of this, baby. The child just looking confused. Like, what the hell? Ain't no demon in her. She just like her stepmama. Fuck. Wrong with child. Now a demon in me. Yeah, okay, we'll see. A demon in me, huh? That means the demon been in me since I was 10. Because when I was 10 years old, let me pull this shit out. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a hell. We ain't supposed to be cussing at people. Shit, nigga. Hey, look, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Hey, I heard Dr. Melikazi York cussing, nigga. I said, ooh. He talk like me. Nigga, he talk like me. He'll call a nigga a bitch, nigga. He'll call a nigga some more shit, too. Shit you really can't call people no more without getting your platforms taken down, nigga. Shit. Hey, when Pop come out, cause he'll be out. Make sure y'all go over the community guidelines with bro, cause he don't give a fuck. Hey, make sure y'all go over the community guidelines with bro, cause wait, his ass, I heard his ass talking. I just kept a straight face, nigga. I said, hell no. He don't give a fuck. That nigga still say that shit you can't say no more, man. And he'll refer to a nigga, too. He done referred to some of y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? That nigga cussed Adrian Patrick ass out, nigga. I'm waiting on Pop to talk to hear what he about to say. I'm waiting on the gym to come through. First of all, you're going to work with someone who ran and left your father in here to die like a little bitch. This nigga ran like a little bitch, and you want to give it to him? Whoever beats this case, son, is going to get the glory. So why would you want to give it to some chump who left your father in here? He could have stayed and got my story. You know what I'm going to say? Damn, that nigga just literally chunked his ass out. That nigga said he ran like a little bitch. Y'all think I'm just saying that. No, he really said that. He said some more shit, too. He said, hey, man, so now they want to talk about getting continuances and this and that. Cut the bullshit, man. Cut the bullshit. If y'all really doing everything I told y'all to do, why am I still sitting here? That's what he said. Cut the bullshit. I don't fuck with this nigga. I don't fuck with you bitch niggas. So shit, I don't know nobody else. I know about Dr. York. Don't ask about no Nuwaubians and Sabians. Don't ask about that. I know who locked up, and I know it was an injustice done against him by his people and the government. That's what I know. All that other shit, don't ask me about that. He in there by himself. You know what I'm saying? And if he could put out a letter or let my words be known, he said he never felt loved by any of you humanoids. All right, well then fuck the humanoids then. I don't got nothing to do with none of that. And again, if you don't feel like I'm talking to you, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you. Whoever feel it, let them get that shit. Let them feel it. Let them feel it. All right. I don't know who the hell these folks thought they were dealing with. Nigga, I'm ready. I got energy. The fuck is you talking about? I know about Malachi. Don't ask you about them or what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They tried to ask Dr. York where to send money. He said, tell him take that money, put it into his videos. Get better video production. Get himself out there digging up. Da-da-da-da. Whoop-de-whoop. I've never been a money person. Tell him I appreciate the thought of the money. I've never been a money person. I fuck with him. I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all got the right one. You done open it up. You open it up. You got the right one. Talking about some doctrine. Nigga, I'll drill you in that doctrine. You ain't ready. Come on in. Tell him come on. Why? See, this is what y'all don't understand. The nigga who be scared, he don't get out there. He be behind the window talking about some, man, I'll beat all y'all niggas. Da-da-da-da. Whoop, whoop. He don't come outside. The nigga be standing out there, he don't come out. I'm outside. It's 90 of them in the house. I'm in their front yard. I'm like, come outside. Come outside. We're not dealing with him. He's a 6 feet person. And we could all beat him. Well, all beat him. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, here go your black belts out here laying on the ground. All right? Y'all ain't gonna come help them up? Okay, come outside. All 90 of you. Let's do it. Because I know what you did. You built an empire off of lies, deception, illusion. It was never about him. So I wanted to fall. Matter of fact, I don't even got to play this shit. I was finna play the thing when I was in the mirror at 10 years old. I don't got to play that. I already played that. Y'all know about me, and you know where to find me. The fuck is you talking about? And any Sabians, if you got an issue, you want to ask me questions, come to the mountain. See you on June 26th at 3 p.m. Pull up. It's free. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga got mad tomorrow. Let's do some positive AI. I'll invest in it. Let's do a 90-minute film talking about the story of the Riskians and da-da-da-da. I said, yo, that'll be like $2,500. He ain't say nothing else about that. I said, what you talking about? Niggas be running their mouth. Talking about you. Where you at, FaZe? Let's do it. All right, let's do it. $2,500 in credits. You buy it. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I don't want your money. Ain't nobody pay me to do that. Shit, I paid to do it. I told y'all when I showed y'all the 1440 top video what I said. I said, shit, I'm gonna start doing a video where Yanu is in the crowd asking questions with a hoodie on. They don't know it's him. And then he stand up and he say, remember I said that? Yeah. All right, is it an invalid question, yes or no? Is it, well, let's say it like this. Is it a valid question, yes or no? Is it a valid question to ask if we're being told Riskians from a whole different galaxy are coming to pick us up to save us? Is it a valid question to ask how they know? For them to prove it? Is that valid? Prove what you saying, nigga, before you want people to believe what you talking about. That's just religion. Prove it. Prove it. Or it's just the same. It's just the same thing. I live to see the day. I live to see the day where the Nubians and Sabians have to be questioned. And now, this ain't back in the day. Back in the day, Dr. York was the one who they were questioning, right? And he could answer the questions. Now, you can't answer the questions, so you don't want to be questioned. You want them to ask questions based off of the doctrine and the books that they're reading and their Bible and all of that, so that you can run circles around them with your deflection method. I don't want to ask none of that bullshit. I want to ask you real questions that will show us whether or not we should even be listening to you. Remember when Malachi went in the crowd, he asked if Allah is really the creator, what was he standing on when he created everything? And he was like, then they was like, well, we leave him alone. Let's leave him alone. Right? Okay, so now what y'all doing? Y'all gonna say, let's leave him alone? Okay, good, because then you're going to get to witness this shit and you ain't going to be able to do nothing at all. At least you can do something by standing up and defending your damn self. You're at war now. This is war. I declare war. No, I don't want to hear about no love and unity because you don't do it. I already fought to get y'all to work together. I couldn't even get y'all together for lunch. Who was there, by the way? Remember May 8th? I have to bring this up before I go. Remember May 8th? I attempted to get everybody together. I reached out to people. Remember the dude, Denta, who be in the OSM? I reached out. I ain't reach out to him. I reached out to Basastet. I reached out to Basastet and invited her and her family. She said, thank you for the invite. They could have came or they could have arrived. I wouldn't have had no problem with Denta. I told the people around me, they're like, what you invite Denta for? So I'm going to let him talk too. I said, I want brothers and sisters to see. I'm not trying to be your enemy. Let's get together. Even if I said, I'm going to practice it. Even if it ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with what you do or how you live and the things you say. So what? Let's get together about him on May 8th. Mario was in there talking about some, you got people trying to meet on our day of loss. Bitch, nigga. Fuck is you talking about day of loss as a grown-ass man? All right, how about on our quote-unquote day of loss, why don't we flip it into a day of gain? Where we supposed to mourn and do rituals about some shit we lost, nigga? All right, I'll be the child that say, nigga, that don't make no fucking sense, nigga. We could easily gather together and build something and gain anew. But we won't sit down for even lunch. So I said, everybody, I reached out to Sakina, Iris. Iris told me she couldn't do it because she's too busy. She's so busy. It's just so much busyness. And she said, I got to pull over to eat. I'm like, what the hell? She couldn't do it. I reached out to everybody and said, let's all come together on May 8th, y'all. And I told them, I said, look, just be in Atlanta. All right, real quick. Count them. Y'all give me the number. How many Nuwaubians and Sabaeans showed up? Before we go, y'all heard me and you saw me in them chats talking directly to them, Help Free Dr. York, OSM, all that. When I invited them, how many Nuwaubians and Sabaeans did you see show up that day? I was there on May 8th. Nobody showed up. You were there, and that's a fact. 0. Yep, you were there. That's a fact. You were there. That's a fact. You were there. That's a fact. You were there, and that's a fact. People came. And look, what's so interesting is these people that are commenting. They read the doctrine. They speak the language. They listen to the teachings. They live the way of life. They are Nuwaubians. They are Sabaeans. I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm not even saying they're the best of the best or all of that. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying by way of life, they are Nuwaubians. They are Sabaeans. And when I said, let's all come together, they showed up. I invited people who straight slandered me, and they didn't come. So don't talk to me about love and unity. The way I see it, it's over. It's over. It's over. And now they're saying he lost his privileges. He lost his privileges. We'll see. Then they said it's an emergency. They want to talk about AI. They didn't even talk about the emergency. What's the emergency? More money. It's over. No. Something need to happen to make them realize they ain't getting away with it. This is what they try to do. Isolate you. Then they talk about you on their calls. Yeah, exactly. My mama went through it. That's my mama right there. She went through it. When she came in to Help Free Dr. York chat, who witnessed that? And she called out Iris. Iris left the chat. Iris ain't never left the chat. Not that I seen. She left. She got the fuck on. Because she know it's true. You hear me? All right. Y'all keep y'all eyes open. Because of all of this, the show will be tomorrow, but don't trip. All right, I will say this. This ain't just for the promo. I probably shouldn't even be saying this. I'll say what I can. How about this? Okay? You know, I'll be ready to give so many answers away, but it still don't matter. Anybody gonna get into it? The show for tomorrow night, 9 p.m., and I'll put it on my story so there's no confusion. The purpose, the reason, is because you need to know the secret rules of the game. There's still a game being played. All right? You got all this other stuff going on. There's a game being played. I've shown you mastery, especially those of y'all in front of me, been around me. I've shown you mastery. I've shown you mystery. You need to know the secret rules of the game. There's some things you need to be able to pay attention to or you won't know what's happening. one of my main points is to show you how this can happen. I can't tell you the secret, but I can show you. Those who know don't tell. Those who tell don't know. Those who know don't say. Those who say don't know. One of the reasons, like I told you, is even if we do say it or tell, you won't even know what we're talking about. However, there's another one. I can show you. You ever heard somebody say, I can show you better than I can tell you? I can show you. Then once I show you, you start realizing, wait, what has he actually been hinting toward? What's been the signing? And once I show you, then you'll see it, and then it's like, maybe you'll get it. And then you'll go through your own initiation, and you become your own master. I'm telling you, once you reach this type of level, you see through the bullshit. Even if I were to go amongst the Sabians and all that, these niggas have to stand down. And I don't even want them type of problems to have to be happening how I would. They have to stand down. Because you can't give me the same, you can't put me in front of the same doctrine and all that and tell me I'm supposed to be sitting up under you and you don't live it. They have to stand down. You see? So you're learning it for a reason. What's the reason? To become a master. You see? Once you learn that, can't nobody take it from you. Then Carmelo Anthony, Trump, Biden, Tamika Mallory, floods, you know what I'm saying? Racism, music industry, Hollywood, who's pregnant, who's dating who, shade room, all this stuff. You start seeing it all for what it is. Smoke and mirrors. Then, once you see that that's how the masters play, you'll realize, wait a minute. The liars they're not the only ones who use illusion. The truth tellers do too. Because the allspark, which is the light, is used for all of it. Nigga, you can misdirect. Allah leads astray who he wills, or leaves to go astray who he wills. Who is Allah? Allah is the master. Not the master as in Dr. York. Allah is the master, meaning master of all worlds, Lord of worlds, Lord of the game, master of the game. He beat the game. That's Allah. Now, Malachi would be Allah in that sense, but not Allah in a religious sense of some deity that no one could compare to. You see? Okay. So, with that being said, the main purpose of the class will be to show you certain things, but also give you certain guidelines so that when you come, you'll know how to play, because there will be a huge game being played. If you think we just going to just walk up a mountain and stand there and talk like conscious community people, you don't know what's going on. This is a big ass game. When phase one said, all right, goodbye world, right? Hundreds of thousands of people were like, what's going on? They didn't understand the game. The closer you get to that center, you start realizing what the game is. You say, okay, I get it. And why is he doing it on June 26th? Okay, I get it. You understand? What is it to say the book of John, chapter what? I think it was 7 verse 18. John 7:18. What is it about the glory and whether or not the teacher glorifies himself or his teacher? What is it about the spirit of truth? The spirit of truth doesn't speak of himself. What is the crucifixion? What is this? Now, you saw the video I put up, right? I said, have you ever witnessed a man, or you ever saw a man die on the cross? No. Why not? Well, how do you know whether or not you have? What's to say you haven't? You see? This is where you really need to pay attention. Pay attention to the symbolism that you see in the video. And then when it happened, if you really paying attention, you might be able to solve it first. All right? Because ain't nothing like being able to solve the mystery as opposed to having to be told what the mystery is farther down the line. Solving the mystery, there's a whole different reward that comes with it. You see? All right. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't even see this person. I don't. Look, I told you, it's over with. I'm not responding to nobody else that's in the masses. I already did all that. I took years. Told y'all niggas to question me, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know I got time for that. Now we're on the last little piece. I'm gonna give you the way to analyze what's going on with that Nuwapi and Sabian shit. I'm gonna give you that, and I'm gonna give you the way that if what they saying is real, I'm gonna give you the way to find out, and then I'm gonna go. and then you're going to watch what plays out. And then, that's the game. Remember, gamma is the game. I've been telling y'all this for years, though. We did the green light, November 2023. Blue light, January 1st, 2024, right? At the solstice of 2024, we did the violet light or purple light. Then, no. Yeah. We'll get it. So the green light went up to the solstice of 2024. And then the blue light came in at the solstice of 2024. Then the purple light came in at the new year of 2025. And then the ultraviolet came in at the solstice of 2025. That's when y'all start learning more about the unseen and the disappearing and how to make things move and how you can make things appear. Masters do that. They'll make something appear as such, right? It appeared to be that way. Okay. Made to look like that. These are sacreds that we know. All right. Ultraviolet went all the way through January 1st of this year. Then that was X-ray. X-ray goes to the solstice of this year. Did I miss? Everything lined up. It walked and worked exactly as I told you it would. Now you got degrees under your belt, and who can play you now? It don't stop there. After June 20th, which is really leading to June 26th, when we go through the 7-day fast of June 19th to June 26th, here's what you're going to need to know. You're going to need to know when you come down off the mountain. This is what he said, Dr. York, 1992. When you leave off the mount, he said, don't believe anybody. You see? Now you can't be fooled. Now you're a part of the elect because the elect cannot be fooled. Now you become prophet, Nubian. You go out and you push messages and you put the truth out there, but not no rhetoric or no repeated points. You putting out the real truth, which is formulas. That's the universal truth, nigga. Formula. You can't negate it. If it work, it work. If it don't, it doesn't. You hear me? All right. Pay attention or you'll miss it. Shout out to the brothers that came through and made the power go out. You know the truth. That's a fact. That's a fact. We ain't telling them how. But that is a fact. Okay? And my mama witnessed that. You see? Not the power out in the house, nigga. So somebody said they flipped the fuse box. Power went out in the neighborhood twice. Within 30 seconds. From what we were doing. Either way. Point being. I know y'all excited. I'm excited. All right. Watch the clock. Watch the clock. Take care of yourself. All right. Eat light for these days. Not for no spiritual, spooky reason. Just because, you know what I mean? You want to prepare yourself to feel good. Right? When you're coming through and you want, you know what I mean? Especially being that, there's a lot of other things going on with all kind of impurities. Eat light. Prepare yourself. Drink a lot of water. Get your fluids. Exercise. And come ready. You see? You're not my followers. Nobody who come around me is followers. You're not my followers. I will show you something, though. So you ain't got to follow me. Just take a walk. That's what I'll talk. Now, I led people to Yanun, the center. I led people to green light. That's why everybody know what they talking about when they come around. They know about that green light. They know about it. Some people don't witness it. So they going to be mad. Watch. You ain't going to have to put on to be no Nubian or no Sabian. You're going to live it. And it's going to be noted. You're going to live it, and you're going to be able to benefit oneself and the people around you. Your community is going to benefit. Now, if you don't see phase 1 going live, right, after June 26th, you don't see me anymore unless you see like a video that's been scheduled. If you're not hearing me, we're not on the Telegram chats no more, all that, and then you stop showing up, then you prove them right that y'all followers of me. You see, and you got to give them that point. Then they get a point that y'all just followed me as opposed to picking up what I was showing you. I showed you how to question how I was taught. I showed you how to study how I was taught. I showed you how to teach how I was taught. I showed you how to apply our doctrines how I was taught. I showed you how to come together how I was taught. I showed you how to build literally how I was taught. I showed you how to think about the children how I was taught. I showed you how to support one another how I was taught. I showed you how to be there for one another how I was taught. What these people doing over there, that's fake. I showed you the real thing. So now You don't just keep it amongst yourself. You go out and do that. And you live that. Right? Okay. And keep your eyes open. All right. Now, thank y'all. Look, it was hand in hand. I wouldn't have been able to do what I was doing. Let's not get it twisted. I wouldn't have been able to do what I was doing if it weren't for y'all. Everybody who bought the books. Everybody who purchased my classes. All this other stuff. No, I wouldn't have been able to do it to the extent in which I was doing. I could have went and got a 9 to 5. I never told you it was no double money. These niggas tripping. But I just wouldn't have had as much time to focus on what I've been focused on since 2020? Oh, 2022. I think the last time I tried to get a job, 2022. It ain't work. I walked out. But I wouldn't have had as much time. Y'all made it be with your support, your free will offerings, all of that. Y'all made it be that I just had time. So with all this time, look at what I've been able to do. Let's say it a different way. With all this time, look at what we've been able to do. And we made a mark. We made marks out here. Look at what happened. Let's think about it. Look at what Kobe did with the magician in Ye's music video. With the sign and the 135, and we was able to break that down and show people, nigga, we over there in Hollywood with our signs. Look at 1440 Top. And how he went viral like nobody done went viral in a long time. With Malachi York name. Remember how the Shade Room had to cut it out? Look at what we did. Look at Sunday. How she came out pushing the afro. Nigga, ain't nobody seen motherfucking afro like that in a while. Dark-skinned woman coming out pushing and stepping and talking. And we was the interviews with YSL Woody or Lil Woody. Well, we was out there talking to the streets. Nigga, the streets had to say, they get what's going on. Woody was talking about Malachi York. Nigga, look at... Woody was talking about Malachi York. Nigga, Woody was talking about Malachi York. Nigga, look at what we did. Look at Asia. Look at how she was teaching the language. One of the biggest videos, nigga, she was exposing about mystery language. Nigga, everybody was like, how do I learn? Look at what she was able to do, modest and not having to go out and show skin. Nigga, look at what we've been able to do. Look at what we've been able to push and how we've been able to trample the illusions. Look at what we did. Look at what we doing. Look at our Pharaoh Clan Records artists, those who here and those who may not be here, because some may go. Either way, look at what we did. Nigga, we touched the streets. You gonna tell me we ain't touched the streets? Nigga, look at Meezy. Look at Meezy. Nigga, you can tell this nigga know about the streets. Nigga named Meezy. Nigga, and you can't even make it up. Because that's what they call Dr. Malachi York. Some few call him Meezy. Nigga, MZY. Meezy. And Meezy, the streets. Nigga, look at what we did. Look at what we have done. Pay attention. You see, 30 of us paid $40,000 to an attorney. He stole the money, but it's okay. We can go get the money back. And we are working on getting the money back. That's why they shit fucked up over there. They ain't gonna talk about it, but we got they shit rolling down the hill. Cause we all put in letters and all of that, and we gonna get that money back. I wouldn't worry about the money. But we ain't complain, nigga. We just went ahead and did what we had to do. We came together. We already showed it works. We proved Nuwapu works. Right? With all the love. Look, the ones who went out and was slandering XYZ, I still told them I invited them. I said they were invited to even the 19th. Why? Because, let me tell you something too. If they show up, I don't want nobody to have no hatred toward them. You see what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to be mad at them or none of that, because you don't know how big this is and how much of an enduring time this has been. We don't worry about the stuff like that. Whatever they said, whatever they did, it don't matter. If they say they want to still take that last piece of that walk, let them, because let them benefit for whatever they can while it's still there. You see, nothing is forever, but let them benefit. I'm not mad at them, so y'all shouldn't be mad at them. You see? Many times something was going on, and I had to tell the nigga about himself, and y'all try to jump in. What I say? I said, don't do that. I said, that's your brother, and you see me getting on him, but what about what you got going on? Or that's your sister. Don't jump in and try to beat up on her just because you hearing something being called out. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Because then you be done ruptured the family thing, and it makes it weird. It becomes abusive at that point. So where now you jumping on somebody as opposed to saying, hey, let me make sure I'm on point. He said, hey, man, tie your shoes up. You would say, yeah, tie your shoes up, but you ain't got your belt buckled. I didn't want no environment like that where we were moving to get done what we needed to get done, because you start creating the wrong type of environment. And y'all don't get it. You can have an abusive leader or whatever over a group of people. You can. Or you can have an abusive people abusing one another because of how the leader conducting themselves. And I never wanted to be looked at as no leader to no group of people. I was saying, look, I got something to share with y'all. I want to show you, and then I'll be done with what I had to do. So I couldn't stand by and let y'all do that. But I saw it happening a few times. I had to jump on y'all and say, hey, man, if you hear me getting on him, don't jump in. That ain't how we do. You know what I'm saying? Or if somebody want to, come back and be around, let them come back and be around. What you bashing them for? Or if they leave, what you bashing them for? You see? You ain't supposed to try to obstruct nobody's free will when people are searching for something. And you categorize yourself in another direction. So I want to say I'm proud of everybody. This is like a school, nigga. You have to understand. This is cap and gown. You know what I'm saying? This is cap and gown. I'm proud of everybody. I watched everybody grow. I watched us get through a lot of stuff. I watched us be risen up in our hopes and disappointed. Now y'all know what that's like when people say they working on something for the master and they weren't really working on something for the master. So I know a lot of y'all might have got y'all hopes up when I was getting my hopes up. Y'all talked to the attorney how I talked to the attorney. You understand? When he came on there, we was doing Q&A, all of that. And then turned out that I know that hurt. It hurt me too. And it hurt me since I was young. And then you got to just keep pushing. I know that hurt too. The fact that you just got to keep pushing, trying to figure out, okay, where do I go now? Well, and then in my seat, you don't want to come back and say, all right, I got another attorney, y'all, because people done already put all this money and time in. That's a real difficult situation. But it's also why I tell y'all, be careful when you jumping in and you don't really know what's going on. Because you could be done said something like, y'all ain't did nothing for 24 years. But some people have done something, you know what I mean? And some people probably just got tired. You get tired of it. We only been working on this collectively for about 2-3 years on this magnitude. Some people were working on it, putting their life savings into something. Imagine you were about to get a house, everything was going right, and then something happened, boom. And then you got to put $30,000 in or $10,000, $20,000 in because they're saying this is the thing. They made $1.5+ million off that first attorney. You see? People put a lot of money into this. And then they just got tired. A lot of the elders get tired. You get older, you start realizing, man, something got to give, but you don't really know what's going to give. So just saying that, don't think this is a cop-out because I'm still at their ass. I'm talking about for y'all who's around to witness it. Them people that's up there doing all that talking about phase 1, I'm on your ass. But everybody else, what I'm saying to you is the Ashok that you witnessed, that's real. That's real. And also, Ashok is not supposed to be used as a weapon. And people use it as a weapon. Love and unity is not a weapon. They're using it as a weapon. Anytime something is being done, right, and people say they don't agree with that, they say love and unity. Anytime you call out something that's happening that's wrong, you say don't come after your own. Now you're weaponizing Ashok. You see? And we will talk. You ain't supposed to do that either. Because if it's real, show us. You see? Remember when we built that temple outside, on that pyramid outside? Remember the statues came to the land? Y'all remember that day, though. Remember the children? Remember the children, seeing the children playing in the sand? My nieces who came through? You remember that? Okay. Remember the ceremony? Remember everybody being able to walk and the crying that took place when people were having their own individual conversation with themselves? You see? And everybody being able to get through the beam. You had to walk over the beam. Everybody got over before we say, all right, next thing. Remember? That was real. We ain't seen nothing like that for a long time. But I ain't just say, come to my yard and let's walk in a circle. Nigga, we took time. Shout out to the brothers. We took time and we built that. Where is that? Let's see. We took time and built it. You see? I put that now, what you call it, the sign, the Hall of Truth sign coming down, because it's time, you see the grass starting to grow back. By the time y'all get here, the grass going to be back, because time's up. We did what we had to do. You see? But we built and took time to build it. You see? The Holy Land sign. The brothers put blood, sweat, and tears. That's a firm pyramid. It's still standing. You see? We wasn't playing. That's real. So sisters got to witness that part of it. I remember I got Sakina on the phone, and I was showing her just the beginning stages of it, and she started crying. She started crying. She was like, she hasn't seen that side of him. She said, nobody's showing that side of him. She said, he's an architect. He said, people forget that. She said, and for me to be able to see you doing that and see the statues there, she cried. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't believe it. So it's all, you have to understand. What y'all want me to do? You know? Anything else, next thing they'll do is you have to understand who we dealing with and what we dealing with. Right? They'll just try to get me killed. That's the next thing. Playing around with them Sabians. They'll try to kill me. That'll be the next thing. Because people forget. People were coming up missing. People were coming up missing. People were being assassinated. You see? And it was happening with conspiracy. You see? So what you want me to do? After we put it all out there, and after I leave, you'll still be seeing it go out every day. After we put it all out there, now it's on you. You got to decide what you're going to do. Okay? What are you going to do with what you saw? Are you going to bear witness to the end game? That's Gamma. What are you going to do? So if Gamma is a 6-month degree, and you're not going to have a hands-on faculty, a hands-on staff, and you're not going to have somebody over your shoulder, you now have to prove that it works. Because if it only worked off the back of Omari, then that's not Nuwapu. That's not Nuwapu. Here's what I say. I say each and every one of you have already shown that you care enough. All right, so what can you do? What will you do? That's the real question. What will you do? You got all the books. Ain't no way they supposed to come up to you and try to talk to you about the doctrine and you don't know it. You got the books. I told you to read the books. All right? Hey, listen. They don't want to go fitness for fitness with SBI. SBI, y'all don't belong to me. Y'all your own men. You have to understand that. You see? Especially when we doing our initiatives and doing the things we do. Y'all your own men. We're men. I just had to show you, hey, nigga, hey, stand right. Stand tall. That's it. I was just showing you something. I don't even think I could beat all y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? One-on-one, I'm going to hold my own. That's what I'm saying. But you don't notice none of the training that I ever say, all right, line up. All y'all versus me. I ain't never. I done trained these niggas to kill me. Fuck all that. I don't even think I could beat all y'all ass. But I know if it's a motherfucking problem, nigga, wherever we at, if we have to, shit, we gonna turn some tables. Y'all don't witness me say, nah, fall back. He don't know. He really didn't know. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? It's damn near 11 of us. It's one of him. And we all in shape. Nigga, we all. Fuck is you talking about? These niggas gonna have to catch up. Fuck you saying? I don't even think I could beat all y'all ass. I don't give a fuck. Can't none of y'all out rap me, nigga. We don't want a rap battle. Anyway, I'm so proud of everybody. We did well. We did well, and I know it was seen. And when y'all showed up to the event center, right? And y'all would dress how y'all was dressed. The elder sisters, they shouted y'all out. You have to pay attention. They shouted y'all out. They saw how y'all. They was like, yo, man, what's up with this? This is clean. Y'all y'all have to understand. You impressed the elder women. The elder women don't be impressed with anything. You see, because they done seen it all. Y'all impressed them. You know why? Not because of anything other than the fact that y'all are beautiful people who did your due diligence that day. Not me, not nothing. Y'all are beautiful people who did your due diligence. You see? All right, well, I'm proud of you. It's not over, but it is over. Yet, the last pieces of it that you get to see, it's going to be like nothing you've ever seen. Leading up to June 26th. Now, I will give you some movies to watch to prepare yourself. You ready? Watch the movie The Illusionist. Watch the movie Focus. Watch the movie Now You See Me. Watch the movie Now You See Me Too. Watch the movie Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Watch the movie Glass Onion, the mystery movie. Watch the movie Spy Kids, Game Over. Huh? Go and watch these movies, and you're going to pick up on certain things. That way, when you see certain signs and certain symbols, you're going to be like, hold on, ain't no way. But, you know what I'm saying? Come to the show tomorrow night. If you don't got your ticket, you can get on the thing. Or not, just watch the movies. You'll be prepared either way. You don't got to come to the show. The show will be on live. It'll be a Telegram room, most likely. So that'll be like a Telegram room. Only thing about that is when that Telegram room ends, I'm deleting it. So it's not going to be like it's going to be up there for the records. Why? Because I'm going to give the guidelines away. Okay, cool. Now, I'm not going over the movies again. Yeah. Shit, all right, one more time. Watch the movie The Illusionist. Watch the movie Focus. Watch the movie Now You See Me. Watch the movie Now You See Me Too. Watch the movie Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And watch the movie Spy Kids, Game Over. And watch the movie Glass Onion. I think it's called A Murder Mystery, something like that. Glass Onion. Watch that. Huh? Okay. Any questions? I'm about to get about. Y'all let me know. Question. Y'all about to get me cussed out. I let the fool get cold. Y'all let me know if y'all got a question. Why Stone Mountain? You know, I actually don't know why Stone Mountain. I saw Stone Mountain in the vision in 2024. I didn't know that that's what I was seeing. I had never been up Stone Mountain up to that point. I really don't know why. I see a sign in it, so it could have something to do with that because Stone Mountain is a skull sticking out of the ground, apparently, meaning not literally. Don't tell people I'm going out here teaching that. It looks like a skull sticking out of the ground. So Golgotha, which is where they crucified Jesus, according to the story, was called that because it was a rounded place, right? It was called a place of the skull. It was to signify the skull itself, which is round. You hear that? So if you could pick up what I'm putting down, even Golgotha, Galil, was a word meaning roll. So when you roll the stone, you were able to see the mystery or the miracle of Jesus' resurrection. That could have something to do with it. Maybe that's not my piece. Maybe that's a piece of programmers that I have no idea about. Where's the show? The show will be on Telegram at 9 p.m. tomorrow. I had to move it because I came on here to talk about that call they did. Is there a certain dress for the 26th? No. No, there's no certain dress. I will tell you this, though. No, I won't tell you there's a certain dress. Because if I tell you a certain dress, that'll make you a target. Wear what you want to wear. You understand that, right? They ever try to see who everybody is. They want to classify us or, you know what I mean? They ever try to pull some. Nah, just be on top of the mountain. Everybody goes to the mountain. Everybody walk up Stone Mountain. Just wear what you want to wear. No specific attire. Why TNT in the video you posted today? That's a good question. You tell me. John, what chapter? I want to read it again. The book of John, chapter 7. The book of Revelation, chapter 3. The book of Matthew, chapter 27. The book of Revelation, chapter 22. Yeah. The book of Genesis, chapter 3. There's a few chapters you can read to see certain signs that will be incorporated in the show. Because this is a show. Is all the movies on Netflix? I don't think so. I'll take a few more questions. Place between Augustus, Roman ruler, infinite, always seem relevant in my head. Okay, cool. Any more questions? Now look, when you see the signs, a great idea to do would be to write down the signs that you see. So, for example, if you look at this image and you see these signs and you see that this person done put that up there, what I would do if I were you, I'm not you, if I were you, and this is what I do when I see videos of main events that are taking place out in the world, political happenings, people coming into my life, certain things like that. This is what I do. I take note. Masters always take note, even if you're not literally taking notes. Now, what I advise you to do is literally write down all components of this image so that you can figure out, put it together and add it up, sum it up, figure out what picture is being presented. Now, obviously, I'm not going to confirm nor deny anything you figure out or think you figured out. It's for you. You'll just have to know what it is that you figured out. Once you figure it out, you have to be able to do two things, because this is a picture that has arrived before the arrival of the picture. You'll be able to do two things. One, take the images of the pictures that are forming this image and compare them to whatever or however it is that you see on the 26th. You'll figure it out. You will figure it out. Can you say the books in the Bible to read again? Yeah. Read the book of John, chapter 7. Revelation, chapter 22. Revelation, chapter 3. The book of Genesis, chapter 3. The book of Matthew, chapter 27. The book of Matthew, chapter 24. The book of John, chapter 1. The book of Exodus, chapter 3. I believe it's the mountain blowing up. It's not the mountain blowing up. I have to deny that because you got these folks thinking it's a terrorist attack. It's not. Jesus. No, it's not the mountain blowing up. They have nothing to do with explosives. Jesus. All right. Yep. Y'all ready? Who excited? I'm excited, goddamn. I'm not nervous. Some people get nervous by the time when it's their time to cross over. crossover. I ain't nervous. So when you hear me say 7 days, that's going to be 7 days leading up to the 26th, nigga. I'll announce it on the 19th. Say 7 days. All right. Yeah. How many people coming? Y'all coming? June 26th. I'll be on the mountaintop, 3 p.m. So you want to get there early if you can, because if I'm going to be on the mountaintop 3 p.m., obviously I'm going to have to be there earlier. Say how early? Early enough. Yeah, a lot of people hear me. It's a lot of people coming. Or at least a lot of people say they're coming. Some people be like, yo, I've been waiting on you to have something. Can't believe you actually doing something in person, nigga. Yeah, I've done personal things, but y'all missing the calls. What's how we walking? I don't know. We're going to be at the top by 3 p.m. though. So who knows? It'll take you about an hour to get everybody up there. What's happening there? A meeting. And a mystery game. If you like mystery games, pull up. If you don't pull up. A mystery game will happen in Atlanta that day. Started on the mountain. Is it an easy trail to find up to the top? Yeah, just go straight. Some people take the steps. I ain't take the steps. The I am of Exodus becomes the word in John, warns through Matthew, calls his people in Revelation 3, seals them in Revelation 7, and restores them in Revelation 22. That's pretty good. Why the green rose on the box? On the mystery box? Well, I can't answer that because the rose is the fire or the heart. Remember I told you they had that image of Jesus pointing to the heart and it was a red fire or a red heart. I told you the true light color is green. That's the color of the true light. Why you don't see red in the dark. You see green in the dark. True light, the light of every man that cometh into the world. So that's one of the reasons for the green rose. Why you'll notice it's also over the heart as the sun. Huh? Yeah, 1 second. Hey, y'all can hear me? Hold on. When you get to the gate, just, oh yeah, that's another thing. The show is free. I'm not talking about tomorrow. That's $10. That's on the Telegram. But the show itself, when y'all pull up, that's free. Just make it to Stone Mountain, Georgia, Stone Mountain Park. But they charge at the gate. From what I remember, they charge at the gate. So I remember, I think it was like $20. I would say bring about 40 to 60 just in case, because who knows what they're going to be on that day. But I don't think it's no more than $20 per person or $20 parking. It might not even be per person. It might be parking. So shit. Make sure you come with that at least. Dress comfortably. Bring your water, because you're going to get thirsty on the way up. Make sure you bring your book bag, hike bag, so you can have your water with you. Wherever you pull up with, y'all stick together. Make sure you account for each other. Yeah, don't run up the mountain. You know that was a good idea about SBI. Don't run up the mountain because you're going to need your energy. And just be ready. Come prepared to play the game. I'll show you. Remember, some things I can only show you. I can't tell you. That's all I'm saying. People who've been around, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all have to understand. When we did SBI training, nigga, that shit wasn't by the book. That was some other level stuff. Nah, this nigga that run up that mountain, it's a few of them African dudes who be running up that bitch. The sun on your chest is green from the video from the day. The other day with the mystery box at the table, you had your hand up with a black sun. What is the correlation between that and the color change and the position change? Okay, that's a lot of words for a question. What are you asking me? Are you asking me what was the significance of the black sun? Ask me the question. Yep. So I'll see y'all. Y'all be ready. Get your house in order. For everybody coming up, y'all got a week. Just come ready. What I plan on doing is, even though we already did the final feast thing, I'm not going to call it the final feast. What I plan on doing is everybody, when they get here, all y'all who's only making it to the actual 7-day thing, I plan on feeding everybody before we do the fast. Some type of way. Feed everybody. We sit, we talk, and then we go into the fast. Throughout that time, I say, ask me what you need to ask me. I'm going to answer everything to the best of my ability, full out. I'm going to be giving a lot of things out, auctioning stuff off. Yeah, everything must go, including me. That's the game. That's how it's played. But once you see it and see how it goes, then you be like, maybe you'll get it, maybe you'll get it. I don't know. Maybe you'll get it. Don't believe anybody or anything. Don't be fooled. You know, it's so easy to fool people. It's super easy. But you ain't gonna be everybody. And you ain't gonna be easy to fool. You gonna question everything, even what? Yourself. Once you can question yourself, now you know you're a master. If you can't question yourself and you think for some reason nobody ain't supposed to be able to question you, you ain't no master. You just protecting your illusion. You scared. You afraid people gonna see you naked. Question yourself. Everything you think you know, question it. Everything you think you believe, question it. You think you know? What about you? You think you know who Yanoon is? Question yourself. You think you know who the Riskians are? Question yourself. You think you know extraterrestrials are real? Question yourself. You think you know that's a UFO you saw and not Elon Musk satellite? Question yourself. You think you know just because you got rhetoric? Rhetoric make people think that their whole reality is stable and valid? Question yourself. When you do that, yeah, you ready. When you don't do that, you know you ain't ready. We'll run circles around you. I'm going to be there early because my mom is coming, and she's 84 years old, so we have to take our time. She's excited, too, in good shape. That made my heart smile. That made my heart smile. That's crazy. Well, I look forward to seeing y'all. Yeah, that just made my heart smile. Oh yeah, the question, the show for 9 p.m. Yeah, that's scheduled for tomorrow. Only because I came on here to address something that was going on with one of their calls they was having about Malachi York. If not, we would have been right on time. It just took a few hours. Yeah. Any more questions about the 19th? Or really the 26th? Any more questions about the 26th? Anything you got to ask me about the 19th, you know how to get in touch with me. But any questions about Stone Mountain, coming up Stone Mountain? What did y'all get from from the video I posted? Did y'all pick up on the signs? The 19th was something different. You can message me about it. At least I know who you are. So you can message me about it. The 19th was more of an in-person thing, personal thing, being around me, being around one another, that type of thing. That's something different. But June 26th up the mountain, that's a whole nother ball game. Focus is not seeing more. Focus is seeing what others overlook. Facts. Watch that movie Focus. It sounds like you're doing 7 days of preparation. Should we be doing anything to prepare for the show? The show on the 26th? Yeah. Yeah, you would want to be doing the same thing. Eat light. If you're not around, if you're not going to be around, which you would already know if you are, before the 26th, I would just advise you to eat light and exercise for these next 2 weeks. So you're in shape. Run daily, jog in place, push-ups, exercise, and drink a lot of water. And bring water with you. Just so you'll be in shape. You ain't going to be, you know what I'm saying? You'll be in better shape than you are now, no matter what your state is. Surah 1. Where you get Surah 1 from? That was Surah 1? Let's see. Nah, that ain't Surah 1. I was finna say, I know I ain't put 1.